I roll second pick. Okay. Are we good? Alright. Am I doing anything else today? Where am I at with the Ross missions? Oh, I'm on the last step. Sweet baby. Oh my god, it's 3 hours until I could do it. It's resets at 7 for me? That's cringe. Wow. That's actually really cringe. Who is Epion again? I don't know. This is just some whale. KJ is a pretty unique existence, dude. I wouldn't compare anybody else to KJ. KJ has KJ resources. Just wait for Kita-san. Dude, no, man. There's a guy on my friends list. Oh, he's not there anymore. Let's just say his username was Kita-san Black, but it wasn't black. It was a different word that starts with the word N. Or the letter N. You can use your imagination. Is that penetration resistance? Fuck, that's cringe. Okay. No, Renak. He gets boss. He gets boss with built-in penetration resist? Fuck off. Bruh. Bruh. Dude, why am I always second pick? And why am I always second pick in the worst, like, conditions possible, bro? Oh, this is so stupid. I only have to pay 2 more Ross taxes to get him? Congrats. Can I still Ahmed here? I don't think I can, right? He has Zio, he has Harset. Fuck. This is gonna be so annoying. Well, actually, we have built-in penetration resistance, right? It's warfare defense. Yeah, I don't actually think I care. This is okay. Let's go for Shu. Let's go for, like, Beat-Om or something. Fuck it. Let's try Beat-Om. I do not like this character, but I think we do need something as an anti-Lilius thing. I felt like this could have been a billion things. But oh well, whatever. Oh god, Spirit Eye. Oh, this is okay. I can deal with Spirit Eye. Hand Guy low-key works. I was afraid of this. If I was Hand Guy, he was gonna S3 and just D-break me. I might have to ban this, huh? Cause like, I can't let him get this combo through. Cause Lilius just needs to S2 here. Actually, no, I pay Russ. I'll be fine. And I can count on being slightly faster here. So let's go Solly as a force ban. I really want to ban this, but I think the correct play here is just to ban boss. Yeah, because Lilius can't just click S2 on me now, right? Because I pay Ra. Fuck. Well, I mean, it works, right? Fuck it, let's rev. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I push 10. Beat-On pushes me 20. I think I can maybe gap it. Let's see if I do. I missed the defense break. I missed the defense break. Which means I don't all in the Lilius now. I all in the Vivian, take off a stack. I can even S3 here and then get another S3 off. Lilius needs to skip 1 here. Yeah, that's okay. Lilius goes. If she has 3s, I get immunity, which means I'm good. If she just S2s to defense break something. Oh, this gives me so many options. Okay, nice. Pushes. Let's see. Final thoughts about Retro Roast releasing tomorrow. What am I supposed to answer to that? Anyway, guys, so you have a test coming up tomorrow. What's your final answer? What's your final answer so I can give you guys your grading? Final answer, guys. Come on, it's not that hard. Chat, come on. Wake the fuck up. Final answer. Dink donk. Why is nobody speaking, guys? Tomorrow, test. Final answer. Come on. Fuck are you guys doing? Wake up. Dude, my Payra's trying her fucking best, man. This shit is ridiculous. Do you play Nikke? I used to. Oh, he's out of... He hits the one time he's out of buffs. Bro, this is so ugly. Fuck. I think I have to S3 here, no? Let's see. Do this. I think I skip. It's hit, skip. Yeah, it's hit, skip, zap, beat-on kills. I have to kill or sleep here. I probably could have burned this. That's fine. I hit the Vivian now. I killed that. I send the S3 into Ross. GG. Woo! Colleen! Let's get it. Wow. Okay, beat-on victory. Let's get it. Alright. What'd I miss? Yeah. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Anybody coming in now? Eli, Coney. Whew. Okay. Yeah, testing Riposte. Well, I don't have Adventure or Genesis Ross to test. What I'm do, dude? Hey, what? If you were me, what would you do? I don't fucking have Ross. I need some advice on the dilemma I'm facing. Do you think you'll be able to answer it? Nope. Nope. And it is not because your name is Insane Hussein. I don't know. I'm not very good at helping people. It's E7 related. Oh. Oh shit, there goes me being judgmental again. I saw the name Insane Hussein and I went, well, I can't help this homie, but yeah, what's up? I was gonna be like, yo, man, any problems you have, it could be resolved with words, okay? We can use our words to solve problems. Modern problems require modern solutions. You gotta trust the system, man. That shit works. Alright, let's just fucking do this. I have first pick. Yeah, give me Renek. It's E7 related. Thank you for clarifying with such clear context. It has changed my mind immensely about my prospects of being able to solve the problems that you may or may not be presented with. Let's just take this. Let's just cleave his ass. Let's get it. Bro got username profile. Brother, I am literally the most racist Epic 7 content creator. I do not make any attempts to hide that. Oh, fuck off. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, give me Lion. Wait, it's Resistance. Okay, give me Lion. Lion's good here. Give me Lion. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sea Phantom. Fuck it, Sea Phantom. Let's get it. I have 2 AoE resistance increases now. I have like 140 AoE resistance. Yeah, this is fine. SSB? He needs to ban Sea Phantom. He even picked Arby into me. It doesn't matter, right? Like, he bans last anyway. What? Sure, whatever, bro. Okay, that's really fucking interesting. That's probably MLDBRB as well. So I'm gonna incur a little bit of like, yeah. Shit, I just realized. There is no safe target for me to send this into. This Renak is gonna fucking die. I'm gonna eat the counter regardless. Like, it's cooked. Which is fine. Wait, no, it's not Moonlight Dreamblade RB. Fuck. Thankfully. Well, actually, is this gonna be fine? I have to click here, right? It doesn't matter. He's gonna do this thing. But I have, like, infinite resistance, so it's okay. Wait, sorry, not that one. The unit I'm boosting is usually the top side unit. Shit, man. What's up, CG? Push back, please? That'd be nice, but probably not likely. Weird ban on his part? No, Lion kills his ass. Alright, go ahead. I'll just let my Euthine do her work from afar. No problem. He hits me again. Ouch. I think this is probably less likely of me getting hit, yeah. Oh, this is kind of a problem. Do I S3 here? I think I do. It lagged, so that must have meant I killed him. My bet for the fucking essay? Hey, you know what? I appreciate you for being self-aware, homie. Anytime somebody is self-aware like that, have to respect it, have to help you out. Let me read the essay real quick. I made 2 accounts. One is old ass from 3 years ago. One is recent from like a week ago. So I'm gonna stop there. I already know you're probably asking me which account you should keep. Pick your favorite one, bro. It doesn't matter like what you have on either accounts. What matters is which one gets you playing and which one you're more interested in playing, so you spend a longer amount of time afterwards on it. And that time afterwards will result in you having a better account. So if you like one of those accounts better, just pick the one you like better. It's the time you're gonna spend afterwards developing that account that matters. Now let me finish and see if I'm right or if I put my head in my ass again. Old one has these. Personally leaning towards the old account. No reward. The other one's free gear. ML5. Is the old account just dead or is it still worth playing? No. You can always just use the old account. Just pick the one you like better. That's my, guys, meet my most sane YouTube chatter. Water Furious. Did you ever meet, the most sanest stove chatter? Yuiku's, that guy will not stop talking about ML Fury. Oh, it's fucking a Lifton. God damn it. Warrior Hero Penetration. I think I have to play Ahmed no matter what. I have to lean into the Ahmed. I just gave him scales. Oh boy. Wait, what? He gave me scales? What the frick? Oh, I could have even left Renak out. I didn't need the Renak. Fuck. Give me this. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Euthine. He needs to take the other one or else I ban it. I'm banning the Euthine here, I'm pretty sure. Actually, do I ban the Euthine or do I ban Boss? I can't really play Lion into this, so that was a good pivot from his part. So I think I just play this thing. If he picks Polly, I take this. I think I just ban this. Make it easy for myself. Wow. I think let's just do that. Maybe need a like Spirit Eye or something, but I don't think it's Spirit Eye when I have this. I get no CR, so I have to kill one of these things. Barrier. I just have to not die to the Tenny, which might or might not be a little too hard. So we'll see. Oh, it's Elbrus. Well, that's not good. Elbrus, you fiend. Holy shit, that thing is on proof as well. Question, am I dead? If I do this, 1, 2, 1, 2. I have no way of getting the turn. He has 2 ways of stopping me. Oh, this is bad. I guess I needed, instead of Renak, it was probably just Euphine. We could deal with the poly afterwards. This is okay. I'll just nat it, right? We'll just hit him with the nat speed slow cleave. The problem here is I can shake off the first round of debuffs. What am I gonna do about the second? It's gonna be a bit of a problem there. Right, and then I die. Yeah, I think I should have pivoted off the Ahmed. I should have played like a payroll draft, I think. So here my win condition is I just have to 15% everything. And let Judge Kisei do her thing. Oh. Well, this may be playable. I still have crit damage buff. Grants invincibility for 1 turn. Try this out. Thanks for the follow, dude. Oh, it's not enough damage. And I didn't strip this. So now if he kills Judge, he kills Renak, I'm dead. So now I'm taking the full damage now. Okay. Pretty spooky. Ollie. I have to hit this. Can I get a duel, please? Fuck. I think I'm dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, I did kill it. I just got countered in the process. Fuck. I can get half my push now. I have to count on this hitting. Fuck. Yeah, because now he kills Ahmed. I was really trying to save the Ahmed so we can get the next turn. Well, you know, do what you can. He survived? Okay, that's 07, dude. I tried. I fucking tried. Holy shit. Yeah, that was pretty close. But that is like the classic case example of like, I'm pretty sure I outgear him and have more units than him. And my gear is better on every single character and I still can't beat him. Like, good players, man. Good players exist. Jay Kisei cleave without getting the defense break is rough? No, it was fine. Like, he didn't have that much defense utility. We already have the 20% from warriors. So it genuinely, it shouldn't have been that big of a problem. It just put us in a spot where we were kind of just lacking tempo, right? Like I think the Renak kind of stalled my tempo way too much. If I didn't have the Renak to deal with, I think it was probably fine. Okay, Boss Empyrean. Empyrean's gonna be really fucking annoying to deal with. Give me, okay, so now like we're sequencing it the normal way, right? Sequencing for like stuff like cleave is pretty important. Otherwise, like, you're better off playing aggro. When would you usually pick Festive Ida into? I feel like that's a who question, but when is when I am cleaving and they pivot overly defensive and rely a lot on counterattacks. You didn't have 20% because of Emily. I guess I'm down. No, no, that's fair, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, like, cases exactly like this. Give me this, give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me fucking Lion too while we're at it. Like, what are we talking about? I'll take it. Let's just ban last. Actually, I could probably ban Empyrean. This game be even easier. Let's see. Come on. Come on. I think when I'm playing Ahmed now, I'm actually losing more games. People are getting really good at playing against Ahmed. Designer. I can ban Boss. I can ban Empyrean. Do I even care about target selection? I don't think I do. Ooh, let me think. 1, 2, 1, 2. Who's more important here? I think Ahmed's probably more important. Now, let's just do this. Ahmed goes. Cool. Time to run hands. Okay. Stuns Lady? Wait, is that normal? I'm down a little bit of splash damage if I let him stun Lady. I don't think it matters. Okay, sure. I'm down like 8,000 damage actually. But I rather have the good buffs going on Yufine. How much is the pushback here? 50%. Fuck it. I'll challenge the designer a little bit. Okay, so I have to push back here. If I push back here, we win. If I don't push back, I think we lose. So we didn't push back here, so we lose. Fuck, man. Oh my god. This is so fucking annoying. Oh man. And now my Yufine's gonna get collapsed on. Whatever, bro. Wait, actually, this is okay. This is not the worst. I'm doom posting. Why do people give Lady a lot of ER instead of bulk? For effectiveness? Because she goes so fast that the effectiveness probably doesn't matter. And ER helps you shake off debuffs. Because having her turn chains be active is way more important. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Lady of the Skills is just not balanced. It just lets you play anything you want. There's no shot this thing is balanced remotely. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're, like, bulky or not. Like, when you play her, there's rarely a case where being tanky matters, because you're already 3 times tankier, right? Like, think about it. All your other characters, you have to build for when you don't have her, but for her, she always has an offering target. So she's always 3.3 times tankier, right? There's actually no, there is no exceptions for that. She is always, at all times, 3 times tankier. Fuck. This is annoying. Like, really annoying. This is so fucking annoying. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to be here, man. Why am I here? It fucking sucks. Luna. Ah, Jesus. FCC? Is it fuck it, of course it's FCC. I wish I had made Chloe already. I'm gonna be honest. If we had made Chloe right now, this would be much, 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 much easier. Okay, let's do this. Reenact DJ. Reenact DJ is such a piss poor combo. Just give me the Spirit Eye, man. Okay, I really could care less about that. So, we're good. So, wait, why would you run this? The only way you explain this is he's prepared to ban Spirit Eye. There's no way you see Spirit Eye and you're like, it's a Bihua game, guys. No shot. There's no fucking way. You look at a Spirit Eye and go, alright, time to play our Bihua, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is kind of annoying, though. Is that ever just that? Maybe it's non-crit 2-Hua. Well, let's see if you're right. I say it's just a regular Hua-Young. I guess we'll find out. Front boss. Spirit Eye's in a really precarious position. But I think we're alright. One, two, three, four. It's fine. We'll kill the Hua first. We kind of have to anyway. He didn't want you to take Bihua. I mean, that makes sense. Let me just kill that first. Buff up. So I am trading DJ S3 for Luna S3. Yeah, that's fine. Ouch. Invert. Strip. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit this. Resistance. Lovely. The S3's here. Luna S3 into Belly and S3. That's really bad. Wait, he crits? Oh, this goes first. Unlucky. Luna S3 into Belly and S3. Is there any way I can stop it? Luna S3 is non-attacking. Belly and S3. I don't want to risk a counterattack into 3F Bellion, so let's just do this. There's a 3% chance I pick the Luna right here. Alright, time for my 3% chance play. Well, you know, can't fault the guy for trying. We still have boss DJ, right? Oh, he saves his burns right here for the belly, and that makes sense. Happy Tuesday, War. I mean, overall, this looks okay. He kills me, though. Wait, can I heal off this? I don't think it heals me enough, but that's pretty funny. He rolled crit buff. Wait a minute. Oh, this game's Giga Jover. He missed lethal on Celine? Oh, boy. Alright, guys. Lesson number 1 about RTA. Anytime you miss lethal on Spirit Eye, the game is fucking over. It's not even possible for it to be close. Yeah, like, this is the worst character in the entire game to miss lethal on. I'm pretty sure boss solos the Bellion now. Like, he could counter 90 times and kill all my other units. I don't think this thing ever... Yeah, go ahead. Prove my point, please. I'm respect for staying in the game. Counter again, please. I'm asking you to counter... Oh, okay, well, Spirit Eye now just does this. Crit buff, unlucky. Yeah. Wait, speaking of unlucky... Alright, well, I'm about to have my point proven. But speaking of... Do you guys see how my Spirit Eye missed crit? This is the one time I'll give you 50-50 motherfuckers in chat a pass, alright? Get it out of your system. Make the jokes, okay? Because after this, I see you, I ban. It sure is, Shinigami. It sure is. Oh, fuck, bro. Okay, to be fair, times like these, it's so funny. I'm not even mad. Holy shit. Oh, okay, if I lost the game off of that, I might have been a little mad. I'm not gonna lie. This is the one time you guys get a pass. Get all the 50-50 jokes out of your motherfucking system. You like making 50-50 jokes. It's the one socially acceptable time on my channel to do it, okay? Make it right now. Get it out of your system. I don't want to see that stupid ass, old ass, 7-year-old ass joke ever again, okay? Guys, people have been making 50-50 jokes since the day the game was made, okay? I don't want to hear the 50-50 jokes. You have no idea, like, how many times people try to make that joke. It's just not that funny, man. Holy fuck. I know you play fast, but do you consider Renak, Arinka, or Lady more manageable? Lady is the hardest to manage out of the three, by far. And then depending on what you have access to, the other two are beatable, right? So, for example, if you have both of the best mitigation knights, Renak is not the worst. You have access to Zio. Renak is pretty manageable, I would say. If you have, like, FCC in particular, both Renak and Boss aren't really a problem. If you want more info on the matchups, I would recommend going to watch my latest YouTube video. I kind of go in depth on how to beat those characters if you don't own them. Dude, what the fuck is going on? Hang on a second. I was gonna go link some of you guys this video, but like... Hold up, what did I just see? Vic? Vic on my YouTube homepage? Wait a minute. Yo, check this shit out, boys. Wait, sorry, You know, I know Vic always does these goofy ass, like, fucking, he pastes his face on a stock photo. And like, it's always some goofy ass face. What is this, bro? This looks like he's about to give me financial advice on my guild war and how much mystics I can farm until the next mystic banner. Yo, anyone else feel the vibe here? What the fuck is this shit? Dude, Vic has like the best thumbnails with this face in it, by far. Like, you always have to look up ones, yeah. Where's my favorite one? My favorite one was the one where he tells you how good every Guild War unit is. Yes, okay, yes, it's the one where he's in, like, a doctor's outfit. Because the reason why it's good, right? Now, if you grew up anywhere in Asia, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a big thing in Hong Kong and big thing in Thailand. I don't think it's as big in Japan, because the Japanese aesthetic is usually a lot cleaner, right? But if you ever go to a pharmacy in Thailand or Hong Kong, right? You see these medicine bottles with dudes in like a lab coat with their profile picture being taken, and they're just like that in a lab coat, right? And every Vic's like Guild War defense doctor video, he's doing the same thing where he's like in the doctor's outfit. Dude, that shit is my favorite one. It looks like he's about to give me the right sauce. That's the best. Anyway, I'll link the fucking video. View your channel. Oh, whoa, look, those are the streams. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't seen the video, here you go. How to play versus top 8 OP units. Okay, I'm not watching your stupid fucking ads on stream. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, now it's pinned to YouTube. Okay, I need to wait for this undo button to get the fuck out of here, and I'll pin it to Twitch as well. Oh, wait, I'll just type out how to play versus top 8 OP units. Do I have a mod? One of you guys pin it for me? I can't pin it unless I, fuck, it's just Rugs here. Maybe Rugs AFK. I'll slash pin. I'll stop being lazy. I got it. There you go. Alright. Like, I'll try to answer questions, guys, but if I have a video that answers that question, and I have hundreds of RTA videos, so if I have a video, I'm sending you to the video instead. Also, dude, please, I need this fan to hit me. It's so hot, man. Ugh. Dude, this Kerning City Sewers music goes crazy. Now that I'm on stats anyway, is there any other builds you guys want to see? Anything else? G-Ras build. I don't have that character. Can you show G-Ras? Nope. How do I run Conqueror Cleave? Put your fastest gear on, pick her on 3, Huayang on 4. Summer Huayang on 4, Aiden on 5. 1-2 is just take some OP units. Done. I don't know if you were trying to quiz me or what. That's unironically one of the easiest to play compositions in the game. Actually, maybe I'll make a video on it. Is Celine good on low HP? Well, she's not good on high HP, so you make your assumptions, right? Setsuka. Has anyone tried Rapace Milim yet? See, that sounds like a really good idea, but here's the problem, right, Golden? The problem is you'd have to play Milim. And I think that's very challenging. What's up, bro, Wool? Let's make high HP Spirit Eye so she doesn't die to Bellion. Yeah, and then she also doesn't do any damage, right? I see you, I see you. Damn, I could do that conch draft. I would probably say it's like a good A-tier draft. I think Omid Cleave is also probably down to an A. It's like the same tier as an Omid draft. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Unless your top speed is ass. It does require you to have a good top speed, though. Well, comparatively to your rank. Is it Laker season already? It's coming up soon, but it's just hot where I'm at, bro. It was like chilly 2 days ago, and suddenly it's hot today. What unit you use Rapace? Need enlightenment. Right now it's just Flan Setsuka. I don't really think like there's that many good users for the set. We gotta make the TFT Academy graphic smilers. You know, I could probably do that, but E7 gets so little views. Like, if I found a graphics designer to make infographics, like, it'll probably be easier to learn, but the views wouldn't be worth it. Like, TFT views is not the same thing as Epic 7 views, you know what I mean? And it's like, for the money I do make, you guys get me yapping at the screen with some gameplay. Good luck. You feel me? I'm first pick. Nice. What was it? Warfare roll? Fucking defense. Oh, shit. Maybe I just do this and play Barunka anyway. It's defense. I need FCC then. He needs FCC. He takes Euphine or he takes FCC and he gives me the other one. Both ways I'm okay. Shit, I was hoping he'd give me the FCC. This means I get the Euphine at least. Payra. What do I pick here? I don't really have a tank I want to take. Sea Phantom? Does Sea Phantom get me anything? I don't want to play wow, this is like actually so awkward. I could play Conch or I could play Sea Phantom. Conch's like not even that good here though, is the problem. Yeah, let's play some Conch. See if it works. Are you playing full tank Euphine? I have one. This one isn't it though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I Aligos this? Fuck it, let's play Aligos. Conch. I can't play Huayang here. Huayang is not very playable here. Let's just go Spirit Eye then. I ban Lass or I ban Payra. He has to ban Eligos now. Actually, wait, I banned this. Isn't this, like, really good for me now? Barring I don't really have a kill condition versus Lion. I guess we'll find out if it's good. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, he's faster than me. Uh-oh, this might be trouble. Actually, no, I have boss. I think if he knew he was faster, he would have just banned boss. But he didn't, so it's fine. He gets one crit on me, which is kind of troublesome. Ow. Oh, fuck off! Oh, thank God I have Euthine here. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this shit first. I push here. I have boss for this. How do I do this? Who do I defense break here even? Maybe this? I think this has like the highest kill pressure. Right? I put up defense buff first. Okay, he resists that, which I don't think we should be too surprised. Just pop this. An offer you can't refuse. Okay. I mean, Elagos did his job, right? So now this is defense warfare rules Barunka. I just want to see how much work she can do by herself. 1. The Elagos is still alive. This Flan is S1ing here then. Kind of annoying. Can I live through the attack down, please? Thank you. Do this. Can I get a defense break? Thank you. GG. I don't think you're beating boss out of this spot. Wow, guys, Elagos W. So yeah, this is the cool part about playing like, he burns on the Elagos now. But I'm pretty sure like, we just win this. Like, I'm full bar Euthine. Boss is not letting him win the game fucking at all. Who gives a shit, bro? Just pull my Euthine here so I'm full bar too. Flan gets the wrong counter. He doesn't have enough souls to burn on the Flan. Yeah, so Riposte Flan is actually a massive fucking beast. Like, she 1v4s way more often than you'd imagine. Except versus boss. This is like the one matchup she cannot win. Like, look how much damage that is. One more turn, you're fucking juiced. Call you a fresh summer watermelon, cause you're juiced. Boom! There it is. So, the game right now, especially past champion rank, is between this, your pre-ban, and whether or not you have first pick, if you can figure out what draft is the strongest. And my job here was, I had first pick. I knew we could have picked Amit Cleave, but Amit Cleave is really fucking awful into this. We've done it a couple of times. It's not ideal. So you don't want to play Amit Cleave into this. And I'm thinking about it, Lady of the Scales is obviously good, but he probably bans it, but I'll ban it to be sure, right? And then, Renak's also not good, but she's annoying, so I don't want to play against this. You ban these two first pick boss, and you just play whatever you want. Somebody asked earlier, like, how do you play the Conqueror Lilius draft? You just do this. The reason why I didn't full swing into the draft is because he stole the Aiden, which is kind of a problem, and then 2, he has this, which is good versus Hwa-Young. So if that is gonna be the case, we actually could have played the Hwa-Young. The Hwa-Young was not bad, so it could have been this Hwa-Young, Elagos Hwa-Young, Elagos Spirit Eye Hwa-Young. All 3 of those are fine there. You guys see how this works? Conqueror Lilius just bridges everything now. It's pretty fucking OP. I just don't like doing it all the time, because if you're slower than somebody else who have their own way of aggroing you down, it's pretty risky. What gives Barunka the extra damage procs? That's the only hard part about playing Barunka, right? So the video also covers that. It's Rocket Punch Gauntlet and MOAS. Mother of all shields. You know who wins versus the boss matchup? Cartusia. You keep fucking wishing that, buddy. You keep wishing that one. Maybe if you say it enough, it'll be true. Try it. The moment I banned FCC, Boss was gonna solo everything here. I had a feeling he was gonna ban one of my last two, and Boss was just gonna be able to solo. Observe? No, I'm good, bro. You came to my stream, you observed me. My guy doesn't know how a stream works. So I'm on your stream, you watch my content. No, man, I don't think you understand how this works. Good take? Exactly. Oh, fuck, I'm second pick. Second pick. I'll just give over Boss again. What was the warfare rule? Oh, he bans Boss. Defense. Oh, fuck. Maybe I don't give him defense. Maybe I'll leave... I don't want to leave Renak open, bro. That seems so stupid. Is May gonna change a lot of things? Maid is gonna hold back how strong Boss, Ruka, and Renak are gonna be. Because so far, it's just FCC that does that, right? FCC first pick. Okay. Harsetti's open. I have to respect Harsetti. Defense. Arya's not very good. FCC's overly valued now. Oh god, this is so annoying. Yeah, I need Make Chloe for this, for sure. FCC. I'm most likely playing a Setsuka game, right? Payra. I'll take Setsuka early. I can already see picking both FCC and Maid gonna make me groan. Yeah, no, people will do that straight up. Okay, let's see this. Harsetti on 3. That's not bad. This is fine. It's defense rules. So I take Empyrean. Now, Lionheart's all of her defense is gone, right? I just fucking... I don't think I want to take Red Flame here. I think I take a second cleanser. Just give me a ROM then. Is Destruction G Ross the best? There is no best build for any character. The only characters that have a best build are the openers, in which case, whatever amount of high speed you can put on the opener is their best build. Everything else is speed tuned. There's no, like, best or not best build. That's, like, not a thing. Because every playstyle needs completely different builds. Like, if you ask for what the best build is, how do I say this without coming off too elitist, right? You are basically self-reporting for not playing the game because you don't know how your account functions. Because every account requires a different build for it to be the quote-unquote best build. So when you, without saying, like, well, this is my playstyle, this is what I do, this is what I'm looking for, ask any player for a best build, you're not asking for your best build. Because your question does not get you that. Does that make sense? Yeah, and I'm not saying this to, like, shame anybody, right? But it's like, if you have to ask for just the best build, then, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Gab, huh? Oh, boy. Best builds do exist. Questionable. I'll give you an example. If you look at, like, Afternoon Soak Flan, it's pretty fucking obvious. Afternoon Soak Flan is not a fair character on Riposte set. But if you tell the fastest player in the world, right? Or, like, pick Jello, right? The fastest player on Global. If you tell him Afternoon Soak Flan Riposte is the best build, you're talking out of your fucking ass because that build is clearly too slow for him to make anything out of. Does that make sense? Like, he can't use that build because it's simply too slow for it to do anything of value for him. Because the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, when you are very high rank, your playstyle is more determined by, like, the way you have your account built than the way any single one unit can carry you. Because do you guys see how easy this game is? Does it matter what any of my characters are built like? Right? It doesn't matter how any of my characters are built, right? This is a 310 speed character being played into Harsetti. Was that a good build? Fuck no, right? But the team by itself put together make this a really fucking hard to beat team, right? Does Jello have a 29? He has a 29, 28, and a 27. And he's like 7 out of 5. Damn Luxac. Brother. Okay. Where's my webcam? I want you to know, it's not his 29 or 28, okay? But it was his like 23, 24, and a 25. He rolled that sitting on that couch over there. That couch. My house. That couch. Jello rolled a 23, 24, and a 25 there. On my motherfucking couch. Alright? I just want you guys to know, I even blame him, bro. Because I did the same fucking thing on Konk's couch. I sat on Konk's couch. I didn't roll any 25s. And in fact, it wasn't even anything super insane, but I did roll this 21. And I rolled this 22. I rolled 2 immunity speeders sitting on Konk's couch. So it's like, you know, the homie circle just goes around. What goes around comes back around. Jello stole your rolls. He didn't even steal it, bro. I would never play Epic 7 on my couch. Couch for sale. Yeah, so to go back to whoever the fuck said that earlier, there is no best build in the game. Every single best build is contextual and conditional, especially in high rank. If you're like lower rank, there might be a good cookie cutter way to play, but in 2025, because the way balance is actually like, it's very specific, right? The game's balanced in super specific ways. There's no such thing as quote unquote best build. The only best builds like I can think of are like your openers. Like, yeah, bro, if my Renak was 350 speed instead of 316, yeah, she'd be a lot better. Same with my Ahmed, right? Like, that'd definitely be a best build. But anything else, like, there's no such thing. You have to like kind of pick and choose. A lot of characters have multiple builds. Is MLTU only good in Cleave? Yes. I've yet to see a turn 2 playstyle make MLTU work. Every single MLTU player plays Zio on 3. Or Zio on 2 and then another opener like Eligos on 1. Slap 6 pieces of gear on, call it a day? Exactly. What matters more, guys, especially now that we have permanent free unequip, is you slap 6 pieces of gear on, you go play the game, and then through your own logic, figure out what build works the best for you. There's no such thing as best build. Overall best build? No, that doesn't exist. I'm telling you. Like once again, we'll come back to this example, right? Like, I can probably tell you for most people in the chat, this is probably your best flam build. Because you don't care about bridging, you don't care about speed tuning. Because at lower ranks, you just click her, and you let her 1v5, and it doesn't matter, right? Now, if you are one of the highest ranked cleavers in the game, there is no shot you run this build, because that is way too slow for anything to chain. And if you don't turn chain, you lose as a cleaver in high rank, right? So if you are a higher ranked player, then instead what you're looking to do is run something akin to this. Where is it? Where's my high speed shit? So if you're a high ranked player, right? Like, obviously what I'm saying only matters to high ranks. But the fact of the matter is at low ranks, like if you're a low rank low B, bro, then it doesn't matter what build you use. Because at the end of the day, drafting better than your opponent is how you're going to get most of your wins anyhow. Like, any speed player or any cleaver or aggro player is going to easily prefer the build on the right. Because you can chain turns with 240 super easily. But anybody who don't play like a very strict opener regimen is going to prefer the left build. right? This is the exact same thing, by the way, guys, with Genesis Wrath. So when people pull up, they're like, what's the best Genesis Wrath build? I don't fucking know. There isn't one, right? Like, it's the whole reason why I'm, like, not even answering the question. There's no best Genesis Wrath build. If you're a Harsetti player, you are probably going to want to be on counter set, because all characters are trading hits, and counter attack set gets a lot of value in village matchups, right? If you are a aggro player and a cleave player and you're trying to chain your Ross for a turn, then you're probably doing something like this, where you're on destruction set and you're probably going 170 up to 190 speed to turn chain, and you're letting the rest of your unit CR push him into the turn. If you're a regular turn 2 player and you're like, I just play standard, I don't fucking know what all this bullshit is, like, then you're probably building either a riposte or a counterattack set on a slower build, and you're letting the set carry him to his own turn. Like, everything works in different ways, and they fit into different molds. You know, it's not like, I'm buying a car, what's the best car? Okay, are you a soccer mom? Are you a race car driver? Do you have to haul, like, you know, are you your local garbage man? Like, do you drive Uber? If you drive Uber, then you need something with good mileage. If you're a mom of 6 children, then you need a fucking van, right? And then if you haul garbage, then you want to buy a garbage truck, right? And if you like shooting guns, then you want to buy a pickup truck, right? Like, what are we fucking talking about? Every single thing you're asking about needs to have a context, and there's just no best build for most characters in the game. Like, characters that have one job, well, like, if they only can do one thing, then, like, I guess they would have a best build, right? But most characters could do multiple things in the game now. There's multiple ways to play them. Actually play the fucking game. Explore and test for yourself. Don't just go to a streamer's chat, be like, so what's the best build for... Without giving any context, right? If you actually care for an answer, give a context, right? And if you're just doing that, like, be like, well, best streamers... I really think, like, they're just yapping. They don't really know what they're talking about. I just asked for a best build and they couldn't even tell me. Like, what are we talking about, guys? Yeah, just slam some games, test, right? And if you don't play, then, like, just put 6 pieces of gear on, makes you feel good, done. So I put 2 Solly Flan in case. Yeah, I mean, I just have one, right? So I kind of have to pick and choose what playstyle I'm playing on any given day. Was it Higa that was on Torrent G Ross? I wouldn't be surprised, dude. Higa makes some demonic builds. Anyway, I need to take a piss. Any builds you guys want to see? Here, I'll put up the Elagos. The Elagos isn't even good. Like, it's just a workable Elagos, right? If someone asks me what best build is, I go say as Higa. Yeah, but like, if you're a turn 2 player and you're asking Higa, like, what's the best way to build Afternoon Soak Flan? And you build your entire account like Higa, and you're just a turtle player, like, you're fucked, right? Your entire account is just straight up fucked. You can't play anything anymore. Right? Like, that's just how it goes. I don't possess Seska. Would you suggest me blowing my load or saving for free run? Save for free run. Save for free run, dude. We brick the account, fuck it. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Like, if I give you advice and it's not context appropriate, then I brick your account too. I'm not taking responsibility for that shit. What the fuck? It's what great, that's exactly what I like about E7, is you could build a lot of things different ways, and that shit works. Copy Higa equals 7k China score account, good luck. Yup. Alright, anyway, let me know what else you guys want to see. B-Dom got a win today too, so I'm feeling good about these builds. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Tomorrow free run. Hope they impact the game. Bro, is we just smoking drugs out here? Like, what do you mean tomorrow free run? Like, are we getting a kit reveal? Free run is not tomorrow, that's for sure. Tomorrow kits are revealed. Oh, I guess like, okay. No, that's fair, that's fair. That's on me. I was like, tomorrow, right? Because when I think tomorrow, I think after I wake up tomorrow. But I guess depending on your time zone, yeah, the reveal is tomorrow. Yeah, it's less than 12 hours. Yeah. My fault. I was like, damn. Tomorrow really do be like that, huh? Shit's magical. He gets boss here. I think boss is the only thing that like... Wait, what is this? Defense. That's fine. Let's just take Yufin Peira. Yeah, the preview is in like 7 to 9 hours from now. How many lethal whispers does an account need? Maybe 2? I would say just 1. But it might be good on like Red Kron. But that would require you to play Red Kron. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna ban the Sea Phantom. Oh, Jesus. Luna. Defense. I have to ban this. I can fight through the Luna. I can't fight through this. Oh, Luna. So I need something that cleanses. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ, bro. I need something that cleanses. Handguy's like not even bad, right? Oh, defense. Fuck. Defense. Handguy is bad. Ah, fuck it. I can't think of anything. I can't be fucked. You're winning Gemini Cup today? We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's Vinny's squishiest team. Fuck. I have to say Peira S3 for Luna S3. So I'm down Rev for like probably most of the game. If I could get Gemini Gold, you can get Gemini Platinum. Yuppers. I guess we'll see it, bro. This is pretty annoying, but we'll probably live with it. He takes his turn, all-ins the Yufin. Or all in the shoe, I guess. That works too. Thankfully, my gear score goes infinite. He's gonna bonk me, but I mean, it's all single target, right? So the moment I go back into stealth, it's like a non-factor again. Provided I survive, but I guess we'll see. Defense break. Ew. Alright, I'm hoping I can bounce at least 1. If I can bounce 1, I call it a W. Fuck it, that's a W. And I think now, like, given the board state, we've reset everything, right? Oh, right, I can't soul burn because I have to pay my taxes. Carmen's coming up now. Zap. Zap. I mean, we're doing a lot less damage because of Carmen, so it's probably gonna take us till our second S3 for this to fucking do anything at all. In turn, he gets a super good Carmen turn, though. Look at this. Okay, he hits the FCC. Thankfully, FCC just holds back so much of boss's damage. Just click here. Something counterattacks, I would even prefer that. Oh, now it's a really bad Carmen rotation, but I think he has to click it anyhow. He doesn't have a choice. This is a really bad rotation now. So Peyra, it went from a really good rotation to a really bad rotation because of Peyra, right? Part of the reason why a lot of turn 2 players ban Peyra, because she gives you so much tempo, you're just gonna get outpaced. This is kind of annoying though. Like we're stuck hitting the boss. I don't own her or her counters. I mean, I'm not even playing any counters to boss right here, and I think this is fine. It's not like fine, but it's like, if things go the way they're going right now, we eventually win fine. Oh, that's pretty annoying. That's a pretty good hit. Good play. Two turns. Zap. So I think Luna gets an S2 now. She gets S3 again next turn. What's my rev? Son of a bitch. Rev in 1 turn. Oh, so I'm not even like that behind at all. Let's just rev this then. Like, the FCC's not doing so hot anymore. It is what it is. I survive. Yeah, he kills the FCC here. That's a really bad rotation for the Luna. I mean, Yufien's gonna keep hitting regardless. He S3s this turn to deny my Shu. It's not the worst. So here we lose a turn on Shu. It's fine. We rev now. We just need to get Shu the turn. Like, we have to cleanse, so we're revving no matter what. And we're just hoping we get Shu the turn before Carmen goes again, in which case... Actually, it doesn't even matter if Carmen goes again. I think we're just in a pretty decent spot. Yeah, just kill this. Barunka didn't counter one time? Why did you assume he'd be on counter? He didn't hit a single proc of MOAS or Rocket Punch Gauntlet. Why would he be on counter? This is not how you, make tactical decisions in the game. You look at when they attack and the artifact procs, and you're deciding on how you play based on what artifacts and build they have. His boss Arunka clearly isn't built for counterattacks. He's on RPG, you saw it go. Wait, is it really? My bad. Dude, the entire time. Oh, wait. I forgot, bro. We had FCC. I'm like, there's no RPG this game. That's my fault. That's my fault. There was RPG. I just mentally blocked it out of existence because we had FCC. My fault, guys. My fault. My fault. I completely forgot. Oh, yeah. Then it was appropriate to assume she should be counterattacking. But given the way he was built, like, it probably doesn't matter. It's not plus 30. Oh. Yes, FCC skyrockets in value against anything with fixed damage. It's good against boss, it's good against Peyra. That's why in this matchup, I'm always scrambling to get FCC. No, that was my bad, though. I completely just threw it out of my mind. The moment we had FCC locked in and he didn't ban it, I was like, he doesn't have RPG. It doesn't fucking matter what he has. That was my bad. That was my bad. Yeah, I was wrong there. Defense break. Whoa, did it even proc? I need to wait till like she S1s, because the S3 animation is kind of hard to watch. Okay. It is Rocket Punch, you're right. Yeah, it just does no damage. So it doesn't matter if she counters or not. Like, we're just chilling. One of the biggest holes in my account is not having FCC. It kind of hurts. Yeah, it kind of sucks if you don't have FCC to play the game right now. Which is why I make Chloe's getting buffed to do the same thing. Cause like, which game was it? 108069, what a name, dude. There was a game earlier. This game, yeah. So the reason why I knew I had to aggro him was Boss Arunka couldn't carry here. Boss Arunka is just a tank. So everything else goes into carrying the game. Normally you count Boss Arunka as a DPS except for FCC. But then we banned the FCC, so things get flipped back onto our end, right? Dude, it's so fucking hot today. I'm sorry, guys. Like, make sure you guys are drinking water, bro. This is not funny. Like, people could die like this. God damn. Yeah, bro, it's... Hold up. You guys seeing this? It's 5 p.m. and it's like 100 degrees. It's like 90 something. It's too disturbing. Dude, I wish California would make up its mind about if it wants to be hot or not, man. This reminds me of living in, like... Actually, I've never done this before. I used to... So, when I was a kid, I lived in China, right? And China was hot, like, almost all the time in the summer. China is a country that very strictly follows its seasons. At least, like, the middle of China, where I live, right? Smack dab in the fucking middle of nowhere. First pick. Wait. First pick. First pick, I can play whatever I want. No lady. I'll take this. And then, like, it was just, like, hot everywhere, right? And then I went to Canada. So Canada is, like, it's just cold everywhere, right? And it's like, you know exactly what you're signing up for. So when I moved to California, bro, dude, what the fuck am I doing? It's like, half the time the shit is hot, half the time shit is freezing. I can't ever figure out, like, what the weather wants. I can't figure out what it's trying to do. It's so disturbing, bro. I live in a mountain that's always cold. See, some people might hate the cold, and they might dislike that, right? Which is fair. But I've lived in places that are always hot, and I've lived in places that are always cold. I can't stand this, like, all right, bro, when you're going to bed, go to bed with both kinds of blankets, because you don't know if it's going to be hot in the middle of the night and you're swapping off your loadout, or if it's going to be freezing, and you better hope you packed your heavy blankets, because otherwise you're getting hit with a cold debuff the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not the worst. That's like a pretty good beat on. Let me think. Okay, I have to take Judge. Judge is like beyond insane here. I mean, am I not just taking Veronica, ban boss? I don't even care what last is. Let's just take it. Polly, I think Polly probably could have worked. I think Veronica's more guaranteed. Resistant. Oh, wait, shit, you're right. It is resistant. Actually, Veronica in resistant is, like, not the worst. I am down bombs, though. How do I do this? You have to ban Veronica now. Enjoy. You're stuck banning Veronica. You pick 2 immortalities. Actually, he has 2 immortalities. I kill 1. Yeah, he's stuck. Okay. God, I know these characters are only 1 speed apart, but please, for the love of everything that is right, sacred, and holy, please just let my Renat go first, okay? Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck, what is my best play here? I have no Veronica here. It's resistance. So my Judge Kisei is not hitting anything. Take this. Strongest likelihood to kill my Yuffie. Doesn't matter who I throw it on, just throw it here. Win? The more I think about it, the more I think I lose. That was a really good beat on. I think I'm in trouble. I just have to clear and kill the Polly. The Polly's pretty important for me to kill. Genua Ghost. I think he cuts me here even. Nope. So he gets a guaranteed BBK and a guaranteed Genua turn, right? And if I survive both, I live. So you have to slam the first hit onto the Yuffie, right? Gives me my holy sack. And this, you have to... Oh, he hits an attack buff. Right, Alexis. I think he kills this here. He needs to kill Amit now. Okay. This music is oddly appropriate. I have to skip S2. Dude, this is fucking dangerous. That guy's full HP. I have to trigger this BBK right here and now. I think. Do I? I can kill the Genua now. I trigger the BBK. BBK hits. Pilfer. Oh, he has an S3 straight up. Do I kill this? I only have the... Genua dies. Genua dies to Frenzy. I forget who has what amount of HP. He gets 1 kill here, Renak needs 2 turns. Fuck. Because I don't think it was BBK. Do I get the turn here? Holy fuck! Oh, okay, good call, good call. It wasn't BBK, it was the Genua. Well played, Valk. Well played. Good take plus W. Wow. Woo. Holy shit, that was scary. So anyway, yeah. Even in games where Renak isn't super good, she's pretty fucking good. You have ways of just manipulating her turns in ways that just makes her super fucking annoying to deal with. And she could create win conditions out of nowhere. If you guys are still wondering the reason why, out of Boss and Renak, even though Renak seems like she should have every reason to not succeed, it's because she has more win conditions than Boss. So going into it, Boss is technically, if you know, give her perfect everything, right? Like, perfect team, perfect gear, Boss is technically always going to be a stronger character, but But Renac, because of the steal stats, you have 2 methods of damage. You have true damage, defense penetration, and additional damage. She can create win conditions out of nowhere, and that makes her better. Yeah, being able to create win conditions is a huge trait. For characters, you need to pick in 1-2. So another good example of that is when we're playing Cleave, Lady of the Scales give our AoE characters AoE splash damage, right? Like AoE additional damage. That's what Abundance is. So that's another win condition. The reason why Yuffie is being picked with Amit Cleave is you hold back their combat readiness. It guarantees your turn chain. And if all things go wrong and they kill all your other characters, Yuffie has a high likelihood of 1v4ing. So that's a win condition, right? And that's really important to learn if you actually are trying to get better at RTA. Reenact being fast and having 2... It's like, you can't always encapsulate all the things that make her OP. It's everything you said, Anil, but also the fact that she steals her their stats, but also that she gets tankier as she steals their stats, which is fucking ridiculous. Dude, I don't know if you guys heard that word come out. The word was coming out. My brain just took a Tokyo drift, and I'm not getting banned on Twitch. Not today, no sir. Woo! Holy fuck, that felt good. That felt good. You almost couldn't tell I stopped after saying fucking ridiculous. Ooh, that was good. That was good. No kick.com for me. No sir. Does Mediator need effect resistance? Not at all. 0. We almost took the wrong exit, bro. I hit the drift. I hit the drift. I've had that happen a few... I don't think it's that serious. But how do I say this? One, I like the word, right? I think either all words should be okay or all bad words should all not be okay. I'm a very hard line. I'm a very big hardliner for that, right? But obviously, this is America. Like, how do I say this? This is a very tension-heavy time right now. So I'm not gonna argue with the overall sentiment, right? And plus, my younger brother is learning English from me, so I've been trying to keep things clean, generally speaking. I'll drop a fucking here or there, but, you know, it is what it is. Being bad ain't that bad, good take. Being banned ain't that bad, good take. Yeah, I mean, you get banned, like, who cares? Just don't get banned a 3rd time, right? You even get banned a 2nd time. Who gives a shit? Whatever, man. I dropped the word fuck in front of my... Wait, really? I don't think I want, like, if I have kids, I think I'm gonna try to keep things relatively clean. So here's a cool thing about, having kids, right? You could kind of drop swear words in front of them, and the first, like, 8 months, they wouldn't know, right? So, very famously, when I was a teenager, because me and my brother are, like, 14 years apart, I would always drop gamer words in front of him, and then one day I got in trouble, because my mom's like, why did I do something, and your brother go, shit? I was like, no comment, bro. I don't know where he learned that, because shit is definitely something I say all the fucking time. I got caught, and I felt really bad. And you know, like, if there's gonna be a child in my vicinity, I have to be a good influence, right? It is what it is. Tension heavy is an understatement. I mean, you gotta, like, ease the rest of the world in on it, right? Because at the end of the day, it's pretty fucking serious how heavy the tension is. Like, I don't even go outside unless you give me a reason to. And I don't go to places where the people don't look like me. Straight up. Everywhere I go, like, I'm going to Asian supermarkets, Asian restaurants. Anytime I go to places where the people don't look like me, I have a local guide. And this is just in California. I can only imagine how bad it is, you know, in the more contentious states, so to speak. Teaching my niece profanity is the best because they aren't my kids. See, this is why it's always the uncles that are the coolest, you know? It's the uncles that teach you all the bullshit your parents aren't willing to teach you. That's just how it goes, man. They are better at not getting caught than I am. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. 3 hours till Ross. And holy shit. Okay. We had a pretty rough stretch yesterday, but today looks pretty good. Okay. Stats? Any stats? If not, I think this is all I'm playing. I'm keeping things pretty brief today. Like, this is a good fucking day. This is a good fucking climb. I only dropped the game to a Lifton. I dropped no... yesterday was Crying, and then, like, that stretch, right? Dude, today was just a Lifton. Like, I'm feeling myself. This is how you know you're feeling yourself. Like, I'm good. I think a younger version of me, which is cute, because I'm feeling myself. But when you get older, you know how to stay ahead. How did you beat Ezos? Let me see. Okay. I don't know if this is your friend or somebody you lose to, and in lieu of not insulting you nor your friend, okay. He picks Harsetti on 3, and then he gives me a ROM. I think most sane people would ban the Aram and take their chances into the Ray, especially if they have Dilly. That being said, you give me FCC, Solly, and Aram, you are not killing any of these. I just need to farm up souls for the Payra, and Payra closes you out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Only dropping to a Lifton, that's a good day? Yeah, that's what's up. Like, you just save Payra's Rev. This is actually a pretty big noob mistake I see people make. People go turn 1 on Payra, they don't consider whether or not they need to save Rev. The only time you proactively Rev with Payra is if you know you can kill them in 1 turn rotation. And a lot of times, like, I'm not gonna name people, I watch them play Payra, and it's just the worst case of cooldown management I've ever fucking seen. And it's like, it sounds very exaggerated because, well, guys, when you play Payra, there's only one decision you make. Press or don't press S3. Yana, I didn't say your name for a specific fucking reason, man. It's because you just need to know that you're playing incorrectly. You don't have to out yourself. I can't help you if you're gonna be like, hey, guys, he's talking about me. Don't talk about me. Like, bro. Yeah, anyways, that's the number one like, guys, the game only has 3 buttons, okay? And on characters with passives, you have 2 buttons. There's only one decision you have to make, okay? And it's, do I click or do I not click? And in the case where you have something like Payra,
we need backup,
if my Payra went ahead of the Setsuka, simple. I don't click, and I wait till I come back and then cleanse the Setsuka debuffs. If the Setsuka goes ahead, then I cleanse. That is it, right? You identify the key debuffs on their team, and you cleanse accordingly. And I even just that, I've seen way too many people misplay. That's too much thinking. Yeah, see what I mean? Also, Higa, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, guys. Oh shit, man. I was gonna pivot today. I'm taking an easy day because I have a lot of IRL work. Make sure you guys follow Higa. If you're on YouTube, go check him out. On Twitch, guys. This is the current rank 1 or rank 2 player. He's always up there. Plays Cleave only. So if you want to know how to play against Cleave, for example, go watch how he dies. Go hate watch him. And then now you know how to anti-Cleave. Done. But I appreciate the rate, homies. Welcome on in. How'd you guys' stream go? What'd you guys get done? Go hate watch him? I mean, you have to be realistic. Being a ranked player for anything, you have to accept the fact that people are going to hate watch you. Not everybody who watches you is going to like you. Some people watches you to prey on your downfall, and it is what it is. That's perfectly fine. At least with me, it is. He's good and rarely dies. Yeah, but isn't that what hate watchers like, though? Think about it, guys. If the person you're hate watching is sitting at like 30% win rate, and they lose all the time, is there even joy when they lose? You're just like, that's just expected result, right? But if the person that you're watching has like a 70% win rate, and it's a very small minority of the time when they lose, you're like pulling for a gacha character. You're pulling for a fucking ML5 of a loss, right? Like, that's what you're hoping for. I don't know. At least for me, if I'm ever hate watching anything, I'm only hate watching good players. Hate watching like mediocre or bad players is not fun at all. Alright, let's see. Somebody asked for Spirit Eye Selena. I'm just showing builds right now. I don't think it's as good as Higa's builds, but you know, it is what it is. You're not good enough to hate watch from a hate watcher? Yeah, exactly. Can I see ML Payra, please? Yeah, sure. I gotcha. There you go. Oh yeah, let me hide my face too, so you see the boots. Whoa. Oh my god, I used to farm teddy bears to this music. Holy shit. This brings back some memories. Do you still draft Requiem Roana? Not really. So Requiem Roana doesn't do enough damage. So you have to look at the way I play, right? The way I play is very, pivot heavy. I take OP characters, and either I swing fully into Amit Cleave, or I pivot into, like, high-value standard drafts, yeah? And you try to outvalue somebody in the long run because you have more OP units.
Hi, honey.
Amory Pop, thank you for the follow. So that's my playstyle, right? So everything's built around the OP characters, and everything should be able to bridge into each other and cleave. And if it doesn't, then I go for outvaluing. What is this damage for speed? Is that not pretty normal? I mean, okay, normal as a normal for a good build, right? Like, that's, isn't that Flash? Like, here. Like, that's Flash's Seleno. If you look at his and you compare it to mine, where is it? It doesn't seem, like, super insane. Like, he's 10 speed faster than me. He's up 35 C damage. I'm up 500 attack, so I'm, like, I have more damage, he has more speed, is about the same value, right? Yo, what's up, Tristan? See Lorena? Are you excited? Yeah, and then, like, this kind of gives you a really good idea of your overall build quality. So, I'm average 99, he's average 101. So, across 6 pieces, he's up 2 per gear score. So, basically, okay, if you think about it this way, our average equipment score difference is literally the entirety of our speed difference. That's it. I'm 8-2. How do you get 2? You could do multiple, you could do multiple, SCs. So I remember this because the specialty change pack is one of the best resource packs in the game. And Jinte and Mace, the 2 biggest whale I know from back in the day, used to farm Falconer Clury specialty changes because that's the easiest one to farm. And sometimes Carrot. I remember specifically Mace had like 4 or 5 carrots and like 7 or 8 Falconer Clury. Same with Jinte. Jinte had like 6 or 7 Falconer Cluries. And when you do it, you just get the pack. I somehow like just got dredged back from all the way like 4 or 5 years ago worth of memory. Can we see Conk? Yeah, I got you, homie. Conk just has like one of the tier 2 speed sets. You give her what you can. Oh, it's a nice Soline. Thanks, Machine. I imagine yours is probably slightly better. That's how it always goes, right? Like, your speed units are always slightly better than mine. And mine's usually pretty nice. So you would have like a pretty fucking crazy one. It's not like the most insane you'll ever see, but it's pretty up there. Especially if you engage with the game very casually. I'm late to the party, how you doing? Pretty okay. Not gonna be too long of a stream today if you guys are just coming in. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do today. And then as far as new units go, guys, Mei Chloe, I think with the new change to her S1, you have to run counter set, because every time she counterattacks, you just get CR. It's too good of a deal to not take. Mei Chloe. What else? Dude, you know it's been so long? You guys remember which character killed Mei Chloe? And no, it's not Briar Witch Iceria. Do you guys remember why people stopped playing Mei Chloe? I just got remembered. It came back to me. Like, I showed the character and I got hit by another flashback. Destina? No. It's not the reason why she stopped seeing play. It's really obvious if you think about it. It's not like there's a secret unit that killed Mei Chloe and then killed itself. Even though that's actually what it did. It got outpaced by the meta. It's not played anymore. Res comp? I mean, Mei Chloe is the res comp. Or she was, right? Landy, ML Haste, nope. Those are not the Mei Chloe killers. Shinigami's right. It's Rimuru. Rimuru came out, and Mei Chloe became overnight unplayable. Mei Chloe went from being played on every single RTA team and defense team, 100% pick rate, to unplayable overnight. It has to be ML Haste, not Rylet. The moment Rimuru came out, Mei Chloe got abandoned by every single player overnight. Maid or Lady of Scales, by far. At the very least, you'll have a good defense team unit, even if she gets banned all the time in RTA. The original Rack. Rimuru was a unit for sure, he sure was. By stealing the buff, you just copy the buffs. You completely nullified the Mei Chloe's tempo advantage. Wait, why? He copies 2 buffs. She gives 2 buffs. She gives revive attack buff. You just copy it. And you use it to zap one of her characters. So think about it like this, right? So Maid gives 4 characters. Her team has 8 lives, right? If you just have Rimuru, your team also has 8 lives. But you zap one of them, it instantly one-shots one of them because you're fucking Rimuru. And then her team is on 7 lives. And you're on 8. Now, pretend like we are two similar level players, right? If I'm not that much better than you, and you're not that much better than me, if I have 8 lives and you have 7, right? Like, let's pretend we're playing fucking Smash. You're 7 stocks, I'm 8. And we're both similar leveled. How do you play? You can't. It's not a playable game, right? Wasn't he the original 7 Disasters? No, he has nothing to do with the 7 Disasters. Rimuru had nothing to do with the 7 Disasters. 7 Disasters is something else that came afterwards. Rimuru had actually, no, I think he was mid 7 Disasters, but he has nothing to do with them. I remember Lakari was screaming, so this is what it's like to play Maid using Rimuru. Only to never ever see Maid again, yeah. The moment Rimuru came out, Maid players all scattered into the wind overnight. Why is he not being played again? Not enough value in the modern meta. But if Maid comes back, he might come back. What are the 7 Disasters? Let me think. First one was Angel of Light. Followed by Bellion. I might have my order hazy. Bellion went, and then it was Rand. Rand came and went, and then it was Conqueror Lilius, which was peak disaster. She was smack dab in the middle of all the disasters. And then after that was Peyra. Like, blue Peyra. Blue Peyra. So the 128 and 129 units were 2 of the disasters, right? No, Lua was not part of it. Lua was way after. Lua was half a year after the 7 Disasters meta. And then that was the 5 Disasters at the time. And that was like, guys, in the span of about 90 days, every single unit was a must-have. Every single unit was, if you didn't have it, you could not play the fucking game. Because after Peyra, yes, I remember, guys. It was APOC. It was fucking APOC, whom I don't even have geared right now. And then after APOC, we're like, alright, guys, this character goes absolutely ridiculous. That one took me a little bit to hit the drift, okay? This character goes absolutely ridiculous. Like, we cannot deal with this. So then they released this. This was the last fucking disaster. And since then, they've not had to nerf a unit since. It was this. This was the last disaster. This was the one that closed the books on the 7 disaster meta. If you had no idea what she did, imagine... Okay, guys? Keep up with me for a second. This is Guard Captain Crow, but like 4 years ago. Imagine being able to do what Guard... Actually, not even Guard Captain Crow. I've got a better example for you. She's Genua. But if Genua came out 4 years ago, when the power level was a lot lower. This was the one time in history where... Bro, for half a year, we had to play this character, and people were complaining about it the entire half a year. It was so bad. She could kick and kill on a miss, which is kind of why I was like, I think this is closer to Guard Captain Crow, but I think Genua is a lot more poignant of like a comparison. This was such an OP character, guys. You guys know how when new characters come out and you're testing and playing them, right? You'll lose a couple, you'll win a couple, right? This character came out, I thought she was so OP. We went from rank 300 to rank 70 overnight. It was my first legend season. I literally got a free legend frame because of her. I went to rank 70 over fucking night because she was just so impossible to deal with. There was no Empyrean Ilanav. There was no, she was also really tanky. She gave herself a massive barrier. Yeah, you would build her anywhere from like 240 to 260 speed. Conqueror Lilius gives her a vigor, and you could just kick idiots. You were kicking idiots left and right. Funny enough, guys, the way she used to work was she would do more damage the more you had HP. So if you had like, oh, I don't know, like a 35k HP Fallen Cecilia, she did more damage to you. Yeah, she gets 50% of attack on her passive. She one-shots she would guarantee one-shot this character. It's a Gala? No, so Gala gets defense penetration depending on your HP difference. She does more damage. Everything is fully defense penetrating no matter what. It's the damage that scales up. So she was used to kill Apoc Ravi, but she also killed every other character in the game. So what like high rank players did was put Apocalypse Ravi on Proof of Valor so that Apocalypse Ravi is the only character that doesn't die to her, but everybody else does. So the only way to survive this character, guys, is if your HP amount was between the numbers, because this character you usually build at 11,000 and 19,000 is where she hits peak damage, right? If your HP count was between 11 and 19,000 and you were a blue unit, you would survive. So Diane was really good that meta. Amelia was really good that meta. Ahmed obviously wasn't even out. So the strategy I used, basically that meta, and by the way, guys, I got a free legend finish because of Hua-Young, not from playing Hua-Young. I got a huge boost in my rank because of her, but I ended up winning that season. I don't know who remembers this. Last day I was spamming games. I let those guys have Hua-Young. All I did was play Amelia Spectre Tenebria. Amelia Spectre Tenebria every game. That shit was 85% win rate. Last day, your Amelia just face tanks the Hua-Young with Guardian Ice Crystal, and then you just let your Spectre Tenebria like run Soulburns on them and run them over. Dude, Amelia Spectre Tenebria was 85% win rate that season. I'll never forget. Kami looked through my stats. He's like, dude, you know what's your MVP this season? I'm like, it's Hua-Young, bro. He's like, no. You were farming the Hua-Young players. It's actually Amelia Spectre Tenebria. Those two units together, 85% win rate across like 26 games the last week. It's crazy. She's the reason we have a 2-week grace period. Yes, she came out 3 days before the season ended. And a lot of players who were slow and not fast, right? Because you can imagine with a character like Genua and Guard Captain Crow, If you're slow, you just got cleaved by the other guy. The other guy can just aggro you over, right? Like, these are basically tools a faster player can use to bully a slower player. So many slow players who are like constant legend players just got knocked out that season for no fucking reason. Those were the days people still used a spreadsheet. Yeah, now we have e7.gg. It's so nice, man. There's Yulha? There was no Yulha, dude. There was no Yulha. Yulha came out as an answer to Red Hwayoung. And then Yulha got one-shotted anyway. If you guys remember this, Yulha was considered one of, if not the biggest clowned-on characters on release. Because she was set to supposed to be able to counter this Red Hwayoung character that was on every defense. But Red Hwayoung just killed her. It, like, didn't fucking matter. She was getting one-shotted left and fucking right. Yulha was a goddamn joke. People hated Yulha. You know what it took for people to warm back up to Yulha? I remember this super specifically, guys. Genazad was the fucking Yulha merchant. He sat in his chat spamming Yulha every fucking day, and people were trying to clown on him for not playing Blue Crow. Do you guys remember this? He had a whole copy pasta where he explained why Yulha is a better character than Blue Crow. And I was like, man, Soldier, you are fighting that good fight, bro. It took him like a whole 2 months of selling this character for people to finally be like, oh yeah, I guess Yulha's kind of good, huh? I started when Zio came out. I actually remember people saying he wasn't good, so I almost skipped him as a new player. Bro, that's fucking crazy, ain't it? Yeah, I feel like, especially now that I'm coaching and talking to a lot of people get led astray by just terrible takes. I need more counter set stuff. I actually need to go back and farm out this Yulha. Maybe I'll just run an HP one. People said Zio wasn't good. Dude. I don't know how many of you guys remember this. People said Zio was fucking bad when he came out. I played a Zio cleave in a tournament to prove a point. Do I have the video? Yeah, I think to this day, this is still the best video on my entire channel. Like, I don't think I've made a better YouTube video as far as enjoyment goes. So we were in the... Man, fuck off with this shit. So we were in, this was content creator battle at the time. Basically,
Time Won't Stop takes Airwall with...
I made an entire draft to play Zio Cleave. The DPS is basically divided between Polly, Zio, and Roy. And I cooked this up the night before this tournament in Arena. And I was practicing this shit, right? Big noose at the end, nice bait. No, there was big noose at the end. It was a sign up for a tournament. That was pretty big. I think until that point, like, people have stopped doing tournaments for like 2 years. Yeah, I think the Airwall just went insane and, like, carried the game. So I couldn't do it the first game, but here, I'll let you guys watch the second game. Shit, where is it? Right, this is Zio turn, this is the first turn.
Ooh, it does miss though.
I miss Kenny, dude.
You're not gonna see our push back here.
I think Kenny and Carr was like the OG good combo. Your biggest cook was Destro Pen says? Yo, watch this shit. Watch this shit.
30%.
The attack buff on the Zio potentially.
So I used 2 Soul Weavers to lap back Zio.
Does hit, and that ball should be dead.
Should be gone, right?
Yes, get the extra CR as well.
No attack up on this Landy though.
Landy goes. He gets the extra CR, right? I get another turn.
It does take another turn here.
And this Zio does a lot of damage.
Look at the damage coming out of the Scar. Well, actually falls.
By the way, his mate can't revive here, because if his mate revives, everything dies.
3 again.
Yeah, time will stop though. Answering back, Soulburn on the Senya, skill 3. And as you mentioned, Kenny, was enough. Yeah, gonna try to hold off, but it's
Yeah, he needs to stop my Amelia.
Gotta go for the stun.
Here comes the full reset.
Dude, Green Senya was big this tournament. It was actually Green Senya meta. She was a very meta unit. Because if you remember, I used Green Senya to beat KJ in this tournament.
Zio showcase right now.
Yeah, we'll keep that DFI.
Resistance on both sides. Ooh, but there is a Landy S3 here. He's
Yeah, you soul burn this for more tempo.
Scary what's out there.
Let's see if it hits.
Check the pre-nerf Hwayoung clip I DM'd you. What do you got?
No counter either on the Mei Chloe. Keep that in mind. The Mei Chloe can counter stun.
Oh, she one-shotted Banshee as well?
You got the Landy.
Yeah, with attack buff as well. The Zio getting pushed up again.
Okay, I can't show that on stream without doxing our DMs.
This is gonna hurt.
Mute and disappear.
Oh my god, does
Get
land a
back up.
kill.
Zio with a triple kill already.
Genazat almost carried his team this tournament.
And
What about
they
me?
actually do not.
I single-handedly
Here's the
made
counterattack
sure
that
to
made
get
it
us
too late.
matchups. Bro, I was on Kana's team for this one, man. I got us into second place.
Full team wipe from
I don't want to hear about how
Zio with
Genazat
and
carried,
the
bro.
friends. Valky, that
Didn't you
was a
win?
big
No.
win.
That was awesome.
Massive
We
team.
lost to this Taiwanese fucking super team. I carried this team to second place. What do you mean, man?
And that's revenge.
Yeah, so Zio kills 4 there. Like I was hell-bent on a mission to prove Zio was good. Yeah, that was a really fucking good time. I miss the, like, if I miss the community managers for anything, it's like all these small events they used to organize. And now we don't have them anymore. That video was so long, it's like 2.5 years ago, I think. It was 2023. It was the beginning of 2023. Yeah. Oh, it goes crazy, brother. It goes crazy. Although I will say, I'm gonna try to, guys. I'm going to try to try to organize another event in October. Regardless of whether I get the Skystone sponsorship from Smilegate or not. I asked 3 days ago if we can get an event for October. Cause like, yeah, I want to do something celebratory, right? For YouTube hitting 25K and then Discord hitting 10K's coming up. They have not answered me. I've been Dono walled since last Friday. So, if we do an event in October, just know we might not have Skystone rewards. But I'll still try to, like, make sure we have prizes and giveaways where possible, okay? I'm gonna do my best. But we no longer have the community managers, cooking for us. Perma Donowald. Well, I mean, if you think about this, right? The old community manager team was like 20 people. And they manage like all the different events and they work with like 20 to 30 different streamers. If I look over to the fucking server now, there's legitimately like 300 people in this Discord. Some of them I've legitimately never even seen before, and they're just artists from Twitter, right? Which is fucking cool. But there is no way a community manager team of 3 people can manage this many people, right? Like, I've told you guys a story before about them not knowing. I was asking about, you know, how I'm gonna get prizes and do the missions for E7WC. I can't do it because I'm on their fucking broadcast, right? Yeah, 2 more just joined, but they're not here for E7, let's be honest. CZN beta's coming out. They're here for CZN, and E7 is just their side piece. Let's be real about it. Anil, you're in the server. You see what I'm seeing. CZN's playtest is coming out in like 2 days, right? It's not here for us. It's here if you're playing CZN. The one guy running the show's been buried by CZN. He's handling both games. Yeah, he's don't know all my questions since Friday, Tristan. nuking the CM team screams the start of EOS. I mean, it's less EOS and more like the game is hitting its rough market cap. We're not going to try to grow the game. We're just going to let people who already play and like the game just kind of like cruise with the game for the rest of the 10-year plan, right? It's turnkey mode. But yeah, they're just maintaining the game. It's less so about EOS, because there's still a lot of people playing the game. No company would EOS their game if there's a very active player base, right? A good example of that is, let me think. Like, old school RuneScape is, like, way too big of an example, right? Because that shit comes back. I would even say modern day MapleStory, right? Like, most people who play MapleStory now are not, like, new kids growing up to find MapleStory. They're, like, guys my age who are in their 30s who, like, grew up with the game, and it's just they never bothered to find another community they can really, like, get into, you know? So they play MapleStory, right? And they still make money for the game. MapleStory isn't gonna, like, put in a lot of resources and go, like, MapleStory 2. They tried that, the shit didn't work, right? So what they're doing is they're just cutting the cost as much as possible to just run the game. And if they can push out some content every once in a while, even better. FF11? I didn't even know FF11 is still a thing. I thought the moment A Realm Reborn came out, they just killed it. I thought there was a huge thing about the end of the world in FF11 and everybody gathered up to watch their whole world melt down. If they aren't interested in growing, they'll put it in cruise control. I mean, they probably put a lot of effort in, but by year 7, it's like, how many new players can you reasonably farm? StarCraft's a good one. Outer Plane is probably also in the same state, but Outer Plane's probably going earlier than E7. Let's be honest here, right? Also, any other stats I haven't shown you guys yet? I know a lot of you guys are asking, and then, like, we got hit by a raid, and then chat really just clogged up. I think E7 definitely makes it 10 years. If you guys watch the stream for anniversary, they even said we want to go for 20 years, and I don't know if it does that. But at this point, by year 7, with the activity that we still have, like, we're definitely going year 10. We might make year 20, hard to say. Wish I played E7 during the Golden Age. What is the Golden Age? You know, in terms of game balance, I would almost say, like, the season before Renak, Arunka, and Scales came out, dude, that season where Tori came out, I thought the balance was so good. Like, yes, Tori was a little bit imba, but you had the trifecta of Tori versus Ayufin, where Tori beats Ayufin beats Belly, and Belly beats Tori. There was no FCC to fuck up that, like, triangle. That was, like, the premier standard rock, paper, scissor. That was such a good meta. I would almost say the last time the game was, like, that balanced around a standard trifecta was... oh, fuck. Landy, Carrot, Spectre, Tenebria. Landy beats Spectre, Tenebria because she has more tempo. Carrot beats Landy because red beats green. Spectre, Tenebria beats Carrot because Spectre, Tenebria can be built on lifesteal. That was a really good meta, and you can't detonate the Spectre, Tenebria. That was really good, and then the next instance of that was Tori, Ayufin, Bellion. And in the middle, there was almost a never a balanced trifecta in between. Like, you had Landy versus Ayufin versus Lionheart. That was not balanced at all. That was like, I should be winning here, but I'm losing. Wow, I look fucking cooked in the draft, but my Landy went turbo mode, and I win. That didn't feel good. That didn't feel balanced, you know? I love Landy. I love Navy Captain Landy. Dude, the Navy Captain Landy year was easily the year where I had the least fun. I like, looking back, I can say that now, for sure. Like, statistically accurately, you could say it was balanced, but the game didn't feel good to play. And I think there it falls short of being what a video game needs to be. This is your MLTU. Do we think E7 is as popular as Summoner War at year 7? No. No, Summoner War is much bigger. You know how I know that? Going off by a rough impression, Once in Love looks like he makes more money than me. That's the only thing I need to go off of. Once in Love makes more money than me. Summoner War is easily more popular than Epic 7. That's it. Shout outs to Once in Love, by the way. The whole reason I became an E7 caster is because of Once in Love. I was like thinking about it, and Platty was like, you should go talk to Once, dude. Once is really fucking cool. So I just hit him up, and he had no idea who I was, had a whole conversation with me, gave me good samples to study off of. Candy meta was peak since no one can decide what boost to put. Stop, man. No. No. Dude, that was... What can I do, man? ML Lua build. I got you, dude. I got you. Hellion Lua. The overlap between Landy, Yuffie, and Ken was brutal. No, that meta has nothing to do with Ken. Let's not pretend. It was Lionheart. It was Lionheart. I had ML Landy, so I have fun. You can have fun with it. There are going to be games where you can have fun with Landy. Hell, you can have fun with Navy Captain Landy today. That's not, like, hard, right? But if you wanted to be a good player and you wanted to climb, that meta was so fucking hard because you would win games you were meant to lose and you would lose games you were meant to win. And that was way too common for a competitive game. That was probably the most the game was like, quote unquote, esports ready. What's your opinion of this season's meta? I think any meta with 3 OP units or an odd number of OP units fucking suck. You can see where I'm going with this. Any meta where there is an odd number of OP units, so the second pick player can't ban it, fucking sucks. Like, games like this where you split 1 apiece, that's fine, right? Games like this, where I ban 2, he gets the first one, fucking suck cock. Here we ban 2, he bans 1. This game's playable. I'm not gonna bitch too hard. This game, we ban 2, we get first pick, he lets me have the first one, he can suck my cock. Right? There's not a whole lot for you to suck, but you gotta open up regardless, right? That's just how it is. Was AOL hand guy conk a trifecta? No. I don't think AOL ever came close to actually being a trifecta in that. The moment Conqueror Lilius came out, nobody had AOL on their good gear. Everybody like took the AOL gear and put it on the conk. Is ML Luluka usable? Yes. You just have to build a very specific team around making her work. Does ER Hellion Lua work? Especially if you're not very fast, yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't really recommend it. Because she wants to be tanky. So you rather just have immunity, put stealth on her, you can buff stack her, you don't really need to resist anything major. Pretty sure I crashed out Candy season, stopped playing RTA for a few days before season closed. I did too, bro. The Navy Captain Landy season very decisively was when I was like, I'm not competing anymore. I'm just gonna play the game for fun. I like these characters for fun, but if I have to try hard using these stupid ass fucking units, I will lose my goddamn brain. I will smash my head on my table until my brain cells are all no longer alive. I cannot play like this. Not competitively anyway. So if you guys are always wondering, like, when's the next time you're gonna play for Legend? I don't know. We'll have to see for the meta. But for now, you can consider me a retired player. All I do is make videos. I don't compete anymore. Navy Captain Landy was decisively the season where I said, not anymore. I'm not gonna even try. Do you miss any characters? No, on the sole principle that they're always giving us more fun shit to play. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, I miss Green Landy, but I don't have to play Green Landy when you give me Boss Arunka and I'm just having this big woman just hit idiots in the head with a stop sign. Like, that's pretty fun. I don't need Green Landy when I have Boss Arunka. You know what I mean? Like, big woman bonk stop sign. That's peak funny. Do you miss any character? Okay, so it's like the sensei on top of the mountain. Yeah, I'm like red on Mount Silver, dude. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm retired. If you queue into me in RTA, I'll still be really hard to beat. right? But I'm not unbeatable. Like, you can queue into me, stream snipe me, beat me. I think everybody, if you try really hard, you like, in any Pokemon playthrough, you have a pretty good chance to beat Ash on Mount Silver. But if you're not prepared, you'll get walked, right? That's just how it goes. How did you not already lose it during Cerise control meta? I played Assassin Sid. That was the Cerise control meta. I don't think that was as common as, like, Cerise running a crit neck and then using it to activate the C-Dom. I remember very famously, Kana was huge in the Cerise meta. He loves Cerise C-Dom. I would just, if I see Kana, I just take his Cerise, I take the Acid, and then he just doesn't know how to play the game anymore. And then if he was first pick and he got the Cerise, I would just take Acid and kill his C-Dom, and he couldn't kill me anymore. Using Rocket Punch again? I always use Rocket Punch, Booty. Look. I'm not a competitive player anymore. I just happen to be high ranked, right? Rocket Punch is fun. Proof is not fun. If I'm not competing, miss me with the more competitive build. Does the Rem Violet Carrot meta count? The Rem Violet Carrot meta is the same thing as the Landy, Euphine, Malona era. You know, it's like, yeah, technically you can play standard and there is a trifecta, but it's so RNG, like it doesn't matter who has which unit. So to me, that's not a good meta. Who would you put speed gear on, Lidica or Briar? Neither. I don't like playing either characters. I mean, guys, what the fuck are we talking about? You guys realize you literally see all of my speed, right? I leave it up here because that's the question that get asked about the most. I literally show you guys what I play my speed on, and you can decide if following me is within your playstyle. That's the entire purpose of me showing you guys all my speed, me making myself super easy to stream snipe, is so you guys can make this decision for yourself. I guess I would still like Lidica a little bit better. I think Briar's probably a lot worse in this meta. But I think if you put speed on anything, it's probably Ahmed, and it's Spirit Eye if you have DPS gear. I famously, I don't like Spirit Eye, I like Fast Sid. But if it comes down to it, I could probably put my Spirit Eye on my Sid gear and still be decently fast. Where did I pick up the adverb famously from? The fuck? Who the fuck even says that? When did I start saying it? I didn't say it yesterday, right? I think I said it 3 times in the past, like, 15 minutes. I thought you did tank version? I did for, like, day 1. And I said day 1. The tank build is better, but I'm not gonna do it because it's lame. Like, I don't play to win. I play for fun. I want your speed spread? I know who does. A lot of people do. You know what I want? I want Jello's speed spread. That'd be nice, you know? Instead of this, you see 330, 330, 320, 320, 320, 315, 315, 315, 315, 315, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310. And then, like, maybe 8 300s. You know? Like, that'd be nice. But at the end of the day, I'm me, so I gotta figure out what works for me, right? How do you have your Lethe build? You just build her like an opener. I don't really plan on playing her until I gather like all the Dragon Balls of fast gear. She's just a cleave and aggro opener. You try to build effectiveness on her because Frostbite is actually pretty decent in the meta, but that's it. He has 2 330s. I think he just has 1. I was just exaggerating. Don't take me too seriously. I don't actually know Jello's full speed spread. I just like to talk about it like it's very fast, and I try to keep things ambiguous. Because his playstyle now is pretty dependent on speed. If somebody figures out his spread, it's not good for him, right? I'm not trying to do my homie like that. He's told me some frightening things, if true. He always does. Lethe and Meta in the same sentence, what a world. She used to be. There was one season, the season where she came out, she was actually really meta. She was very good, because she was one of the few reliable ways you had to kill Landy and Euphine. Does she have a tech? The tech is just, you just play her like she's a cleave opener. You play her as if you would play Briar Witch. Or rather, not like Briar Witch, like Blue Peyra. So you would play her with like Requiem Roana, maybe Summertime Iseria, stuff like that. We getting reveals tonight or tomorrow? I don't know what you mean, because that's a time zone dependent question, right? I live on the West Coast, so for me it's both tonight and tomorrow. Hard to answer that question, really. Lethe EE when? You know, wait, what do you mean we have an EE? That's why she can't be counterattacked when she S3s. I'm CST. I don't know, dude. For me, like, it's not tomorrow until I wake up the next day, so... Tonight? I don't know. It's in, like, 9 hours? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's probably, like, 8.5? But that number is not wrong. Let's see. Anything else you guys want to see? Alright, I'm gonna go, I gotta go do something real quick. I'll show whatever, and then just leave whatever you want to see in the chat, okay? If I missed you. Alright, I'm back. "10 hours until Stove says they suck and need buffs." Good take, dude. Why does that sound like so accurate, man? Oh no. Yeah, that sounds about right. I pity Lone Crescent Bellona to counter landing. Now she's kind of useless. Okay, how do I break it to you, dude? So when you pull for any character, okay? Any character in any game, especially card games. So the way you think about Epic 7 is not to think about it like it's... what's another turn-based competitive game? If you think about turn-based competitive games, right? You're thinking more in line with like Hearthstone or Shadowverse, all right? And that's a closer comparison to Epic 7 than like, I don't know, like League of Legends, which is no shit, right? Whenever you summon for an OP character, you need to accept the fact that in order to keep a game interesting, eventually, anything that you have that is good will become bad. Because there is a natural power creep that follows every single game. This is in single-player games, and this is in multiplayer games. It is why in the 12-year span League of Legends has been a thing. They've always needed to rework and buff old characters. Now, if a character's too good, obviously they're going to eat the nerf hammer, right? Which is what League is and Riot Games is really known for. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another good example, yes. Whenever you have an OP card anywhere, right? they are only going to be good for a certain amount of time. Which is why, like, when I tell you, like, just play the game, I'm not telling you, like, I'm too lazy to answer your questions, fucking find out for yourself. That's not why I tell you to play the game. One, anything I tell you is less useful than your own experience. Two, let's say you summon Renak, and Renak is really OP, right? Well, Renak was only really OP, and then Fallen Cecilia gets buff, and then Renak becomes less OP. And then May Chloe gets buff, and then Renak becomes less OP. And then eventually they're gonna release another character that has Empyrean Illinas passive of penetration resistance, and Renak is gonna become less OP. So even the most OP character in the game at some point will be balanced. Like, somebody earlier said, you know, Navy Captain Landy was, dude, you first picked this character every single game, didn't matter, you always had a chance to win, because if she went crazy on the counterattacks, you were gonna win, regardless of whether or not the other guy counterpicked you, right? But now, Navy Captain Landy kind of sucks. She dies to, well, you know, she would die to Malona, she would die to, like, guys, start naming off modern characters Navy Captain Landy can't beat. You can't beat Afternoon Soak Flan. That is the chief reason she died. You would die to ML Aria. Like, those are the two characters that's just gonna beat her ass, right? Fuck, you can't even beat Amiki. Amiki would write this ass all fucking night, right? Boss Arunka would smack that ass all fucking night. You guys see how there are infinite characters now that basically invalidate what used to be the best character in the game. Tooth Payra, exactly, that's a good one too. Yes, ML Luna, more, all good examples, perfect. Haste, yes. So anytime you guys summon for an OP character and you're super excited, right? Play them. Because that character is only gonna be good for like 3 months, maybe 6, maybe a year. And if they're good for any longer than that, that's crazy. Januda, what's up, silly? How you been, bro? Holy shit, what a name. It's been a while, huh? Lady of Scales? Yeah, at some point, Lady of the Scales, you know what's gonna happen to her, guys? This artifact is gonna come back on rerun. And every single player is gonna realize, if you wanna farm Lady of the Scales, all you need is get more copies of this thing, or if they ever make this thing for warriors, then you're gonna get Amit cleaved. If they ever make this thing, but for like rangers, then shit, there's even more options to kill you, right? Afternoon Soak Fly and be able to farm you. Like, there are just so many ways. So, when OP characters in these kinds of games are OP, they're only OP for a very short time. And eventually they all get balanced out, right? Somebody said Blood Moon Haste, right? Like, Blood Moon Haste was somehow the fucking Jesus of the game. Guys, when this guy first got reworked, he was Jesus. Cleavers first picked him because he was a good anchor, and anybody else first picked him because he was just a straight up fucking OP. There's no reason to not pick up Blood Moon Haste when he first got the rework. And he eventually became the most hated character in the game. Everybody just fucking could not stand him, right? So characters are all like, do we care about Blood Moon Haze now? Only sometimes, right? That's like the most recent example I can give you, right? When he was good, dude, Navy Captain Landy stopped being a thing. Abyssal Euthine barely became a thing. And then what happened? Empyrean Illinav comes out. Suddenly Blood Moon Haze, nobody really wants to play him anymore, right? Remember Ran? Yeah, and then they buffed Designer Lilibet. When is Luna gonna be balanced? Luna's pretty balanced now, what you mean? I think the one that people are complaining about now is Witch of the Mere Tenebria. That's the one that's not very balanced. Yeah, Sea Phantom used to be considered Giga OP. Look at her now, she's just another opener, right? Luna dies to a warfare rule. What the fuck are we talking about? Renak dies to a warfare rule. We're gonna pretend like Renak's not a better character than Luna? Better characters die to warfare rules, man. I don't think Scales die to warfare rules, but like, Boss? Against the offense warrior rule? The offense warrior rule just makes a meal out of Boss, right? And Boss is a better character. Are you gonna make a Genesis Ross video? Probably not. I mean, guys, by the time I get him, I'd imagine most people would have gotten him already. And most of the content that needs to be made around him have already been made. You're 1 out of 7? Yeah. Bro, Yana, I'm like, one of the champions of this guy is mid as fuck. Nobody needs to be rushing him. The only reason I rushed him yesterday was Derp said, if you don't have this by the last 3 weeks of Guild War, I'm kicking you off the guild. Because we recently just changed guild ownership. Because our last guild leader quit. That's the only reason I farmed him yesterday. If Derp didn't threaten me with kicking me, I would have not bothered. But he is a really OP Guild War unit. He's fucking insane. Their solution to making OP characters was to make more OP characters? I mean, that's literally everything. To dilute their OP-ness, it works? Yeah. That's how a lot of things get balanced. I'm going for a long shot here, but maybe some of you guys have played this game. Have you guys ever played a little-known game? It's a competitor to League of Legends. It's called Dota. Okay? And if you play League of Legends, which I know most of you guys have, based on the way you guys just fucking speak, don't even try to deny you guys play League of Legends. I see you guys in chat, motherfuckers. Okay? In League of Legends, Riot's way of balancing is nerf everything. You just nerf everything and everybody plays with, like, little foam swords, okay? In Dota, bro, everything flies. When everything's OP, nothing's OP. Like, that's it, right? Dota is fuck the bullshit the game. Yes. It's like, every different area has their way of balancing, right? So, like, on Twitch.tv, I can't say certain words that rhyme with regard, right? And I can't say other words that rhymes with the word trigger, right? And that's because when it's all not okay, then everybody is good. But if I was on a different website where all words are allowed, right? Then you would see a metagame where everybody is slinging different words at each other, but as long as everybody knows that there is no offense to be had between these words being exchanged, it's cool, right? And then when it's all okay, then it's all okay, right? That's like basically when the power level is high everywhere, then nobody's OP. You see what I mean? Like, the way things are balanced is dependent on everything else's power level. It's like Kick. I don't think you could do that on Kick. But I can tell you there's certain servers on a chatting app, especially around certain guilds, that you see a lot of gamer words flying around that's not allowed on a lot of other websites. That's all I'm gonna say. Right? In one of the servers that I'm in, them words be flying around all the time, but everybody in there should be loving each other a lot. Are you still enjoying Epic 7? Yeah, now that I'm not, like, playing competitively, I'm just playing stuff for fun. Very much. Sounds like Discord to me? No comment. No comment. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's the same thing as, like, having OP units in the game, right? When everything's OP, nothing's OP. He's talking about TeamSpeak servers? There you go. Yeah. The only time where I would say it feels really bad is if you're completely new and you have none of the OP characters. You have nothing to your name. Yeah, that's gonna feel bad. But that's why they give you the free Genesis Ras for you to farm, right? So just don't slack on your chores. I think this stage 3 is probably going to be the hardest part to farm for new players, but at least doing stage 2 gives you a lot of resources to try to do stage 3, but once you're in stage 4, like, bro, I have to give you 30 leaves, like, fuck off, but whatever. It works, right? Should I farm Otherworldly Hunt or wait to see if free rent event has some Giga Farm? I mean, you already came this far, right? Just give it another week. It's not like, okay, how do I say this? If today was the last day of the RTA season, I'd be like, bro, and you are specifically telling me, bro, I'm stuck at rank 105 right now. If I was just a little bit faster or I had one more unit geared, I could maybe be legend, right? I'd be like, yeah, farm, bro, send it. But like, considering the season just began, you already waited 99.9% of the way. Why don't you just wait till free run's fucking here, man? You only got 1 week left. What do you have to lose to wait? How would you build Genesis Ras? Guys, do we have a knight to mock up base stats on? What's a good knight to mock up base stats on? How would I build him? I would play Destruction set. Because I have a lot of other characters that get me the turn. 8 Euphine. Okay, I can mock it up on an 8 Euphine. Destro, HP, right? Like, that's the 2 natural sets. I mean, I start with a necklace. It has to be a crit chance neck if I can afford one. I don't want to take this one off Lion, so I guess I'll take this one off Stenny. I'm going to re-roll the attack, lose 2 gear scores, so I'll go 96 to defense. So we're down a little bit of defense. Also, just sort by gear score. 88, that's a bit low. 89. Okay, so my gear on this isn't great, is what I'm learning. I'm not taking my shoes gear. I think my shoes actually a little bit more important than Ross. I'll take this. It's not like I'm using Fenny anyway, right? Looks like natural boots for him. So now I just need to finish the HP set, which I have plenty of on the left side. Why is this on my Luna? I'm so confused. Okay, that looks good enough. I just need to find which... Okay, that's a 41 I'm not using. So that's just an HP set here. Does that look decent? It doesn't look great. It looks decent. It looks usable. Wait, no, I'm down an HP set. What the fuck am I saying? I was like, I look like I'm down an HP set. It's too fast. Shit. It's 10, 8, 14. It's too fast. Do I have a good HP boot for this? Oh, wait. Probably just do something like this then. Okay, I'm over crit. Oh, that has 25. Fuck. Okay, can't do that. Okay, that looks fine. I probably run something similar to this until I find a better build. There's a too fast? Yeah, so the whole idea with this character is either you build a set that generates its own turn, or you play other character that lets him generate turns, right? I think I want to keep him below 180 speed. Like, okay, there's no such thing as too fast, but if you understand anything about opportunity cost, then yes, there is a too fast, right? Because whenever you build a point of speed, that is a point of stat that's not going towards your HP or your crit damage. And it's like, this is not a character that needs that much speed. What's the CC difference? This Euphine probably has a bit of crit on base stats. Right? Yeah, she gets 20-something crit. So I need to be like 9 crit over. That looked about the right build. It's F Maya? Yeah, I guess we'd be down some base stats, right? Rate my build. Looks fine. It's just a whether, like, guys. Everybody's gear is gonna look roughly the same regardless of what bruisers you play. Right? You load up the fucking build. Regardless of what you build, you're likely gonna be around average equipment score 95. If you're up, like, 5 score... It's not that big. You're down 5 score, it's not that big. If you have a difference of more than like 8 score, it might be big, you know? But most people are within this range. And if you're within that range, it doesn't really matter what your gear is, what it looks like. Destruction set is played with stuff like Payra Ahmed, where I can give them the turn. And if you run like counter set or reversal set, that means you don't play a lot of Peira Ahmed, and those characters need to like counter attack or they need to die to generate their own turns. That's it. Your build was exactly on point. I mean, it's like roughly the same number, right? Most people's bruiser gear is going to be 95 equipment score average, especially with all the good free gear we've been getting lately. Gear is only important if it can make the unit do something they aren't supposed to do exactly. Which is why whenever people ask me for the best builds, like, the only characters that have a best build is, like, speed characters, right? You guys remember how many times last season I'm racing Renak and a Ret Litica randomly outsped me, right? That's not supposed to happen. That is gear gap. That is, like, when things are good. But, like, what was the game earlier? Like this? Like, brother, you go Flan Harsetti and let me have Solly on 3, and then also let me have a Ram on 4. What are we talking about? These two characters are useless. I'm fighting 4v2 here. I'm literally only fighting the Setsuka and the Dilly. These two are not even, like... These are just a bunch of pixels that are also here. If you win the game, it has nothing to do with these two characters. If you lose the game, like, it's just because these guys were dead weight. Right? Like, because... versus these two hard counters, these two do nothing. So it doesn't matter how good or bad my ROM is geared. It doesn't really matter how the Solitaria is geared, right? The fact that she is here behind a Fallen Cecilia, that's all you need to know. This Omega outdraft. I mean, my rank is still relatively low. Like, I'm only 2,400 points, so it's like a lot of people beginning of the season, it's not like super sweaty yet. I'm regretting picking Harsetti instead of Strays on boss selector. Here's what I will say, and if you guys have been in my chat the last 2 to 3 weeks, you know I've been saying this. If you have to ask me which boss you should get, just get Strays. Why? Because Strays is the most fun character to have that you can actually play. Now, if you don't play the fucking game, you're like those people that I call out to and I'm like, you don't play the game and you don't care, right? I think Harsetti is excellent. I think Harsetti is amazing for that. She's a character you leave on a defense team and you just forget about it. You don't give a shit anymore because you don't play the game. You actually want to play the game? A lot of people play the game ban Harsetti. If that's the case, just pick Strays. Strays makes the biggest difference in having and not having him and how many matchups and it lets you brute force your way through. Harsetti RTA teams are surprisingly complex. Let's be honest, it is only complex because of the speed RNG. And you have to account for matchups upsetting your RNG. If there was no speed RNG, Harsetti would be so simple. If she lined up every unit by who's supposed to go first and last and kept it stable, Harsetti would actually be a very acceptable... She would even be considered like a Giga S tier character. Because slow players can predictably use her to outvalue faster players. Now you can outvalue them, but it wouldn't be predictable. Fair warning, Strays is by far the hardest to build. Okay. Tristan, this is where I think I might disagree with you. I'm gonna build a completely free-to-play Strays. With the free gear we've been getting. Do you guys count Hellray swords? Do we count Hellray swords or no? Like, that's not... Okay, you know what? Let's get the Conductor's Baton. Let's get... Choose your... Let's not even use choose your own gear, because new players don't have access to this. We haven't gotten this for a year. Let's see. Let's see if we can put one together with literally only free gear. That looks like a free piece. That's a little low on stats. That looks fucking good. Let's take that. Wait, I can unequip all now. I just realized. Because we have gear reversion. Pog. Okay. So let's do this, right? So let's put in Conductor's Baton. Let's put in the free piece we got. This is like not that good. This is better. Sword. Let's look for a free... Oh yeah, we got the E7 WC ring. Like, that can't be bad, right? You know what? And just to keep on theme, I'm only specifically gonna use the 2025 one, right? It's probably not, easily not my best gear, but like, it'll work. Let's see. So we can come back to this if I don't find a better boot. Also, what song is this? This is not Maple Story anymore. We are getting shot today, guys. Goodbye, YouTube VODs, once again. I will not be seeing you guys. Alright, that looks like a free piece of gear. Alright, that's my speed set. Alright, let's go look for a crit set, guys. Is there a free torrent set we gotten anywhere? I mean, if not, it's fine. We can just use this. Now, I would like to be a little bit fast, but if I'm not, I'm over crit here. Let me think. I'm over crit. Fuck. Actually? Where am I getting all this crit chance from? 6, 17. It's from the sword. Oh, it's from the necklace. I see. I mean, even if it's this, right? Like, we're 26 crit over. Stats aren't the best. But we're, like, close to 230. We're 3,500 by 320, right? Just to lowball everything, right? Epic Dash at free torn? Did they? Let me double check. Maybe we can get something that's a little more demonstrative. None of these look free. I don't think so, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision that none of these are free. Epic Dash have free torrent for new players. Oh. Well, I mean, like, even this, right? This is legitimately 6 pieces of free gear. You put a Strike of Aspiration on this, who's saying no to this? As long as you get him a turn, which might be a little bit tough because we're a bit on the slower end, right? If you would allow me even 1 piece for me to, like, be like, oh, you know, like, I farmed this out. Who's saying no to this? Who's fucking saying no to this? Now, granted, the 1 piece I did put on is fucking insane, right? Who's saying no to this? Like, can the build be better? Absolutely it can be better, right? But are you not suddenly just farming every single tank down team that doesn't have Empyrean Illinev in the name? Who's saying no to this? Like, I don't get it. Like, if you actually want to play the game, Strays is easily the best pick, right? Because he, hands down, beats the most amount of things. Just hardest of the boss units, especially for people chasing him for PvE. Oh, yeah, no, for PvE, definitely. Yeah, I think he needs insane gear if you want a one-shot. Kinda sad I missed Epic 7 Anniversary. Oh, man. Yeah, that's fucking rough, bro. New player can't get that helmet? Well, new players could probably roll this if you're good at the game. So here, I'll use a more plausible helmet, right? And it's 5 pieces of free gear. Legitimately 100% for free. You put Strays on it, who's saying no, right? Like, it's like, if you play the game, he changes the most amount of things for you. If you don't play the game, then Harsetti does. Right? That's the point I'm making. If you're new and your Strays look like this, you're farming new players for sure, but I get what Tristan is saying. No, I'm not, like, disagreeing with Tristan, right? I'm just pivoting off of what he's saying to make a point. I think the thing with me and Tristan is, most of the time, like, we agree on absolutely, like, most things. This is one relatable Strays, not exaggerating. Yeah, but, like, if my gear's like this, it's not very relatable, right? I have a Tauren set now, and he's just about 30 speed faster. Got me super far in terms of progression than I thought I would be. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point with these events, right? It's to keep old players happy, still give them a lot of stuff, but the main thing is you gotta make sure the new players aren't completely left behind. It's a very big problem with older games, and especially considering E7 is like 7 years old, happens way more, because the gear grind is just so deep, right? If I want to start playing Omid Cleave, how should my pick order be? Go to YouTube. Go watch my latest short. It's literally 1 minute I explain to you the entirety of how to build and play Omid. There you go. If you're on YouTube, here you go. Like, Ahmed is not as hard as you think it is. It's pretty simple. A lot of people hate it because of how easy it is to play. As the defending player against Ahmed, you have to do way more work to take the draft apart, right? Yeah, like most things people ask about on this channel, I have a video solving. So I ask that question in the YouTube search bar on my channel. And I see the Setsuka build, sure.
Hi, honey.
Cameroni, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, dude. I've been enlightened by Meow playing Ahmed Cleave and only being 310. Dude, you know people are complaining that you need 300 speed? My girlfriend plays Ahmed at 290, and she hits champion every single season at 60% win rate. If you guys ever wonder why I have no sympathy for people who seem like they're just bad players, like it's not a crime to be bad. Bro, it's a crime to be bad and then bitch about it as if there's nothing you can do. My girlfriend is 290 speed on Ahmed. She gets champ at 60% win rate. What's your fucking excuse? If you're slower than her, sure, I'm willing to hear you out. Anybody else? I'm not. Truthfully, I'm not. Dude, she was champion rank playing only Cleave with a 260 speed red flan. Like, do you guys have any idea how little I respect these people who complain about being slow, bro? Like, I wish somewhere deep inside of me, I felt some shred of sympathy, right? But Tristan, can you imagine if your wife can get a champion rank every season at 60% win rate with, like, your pinky nail worth of gear? Like, I can't feel sympathy for these people because they just don't play the game. Because if they did play the game and thought about what they did and what they did wrong, the game is not anywhere nearly as hard as they're describing. Is H, Euphine plus Cdom good against Ahmed Cleave? No. I don't see how you would be good there. Damn, bro. We are moving real far from the topic. I'm about to start asking you guys what language that is. Try to keep it in English or Chinese, guys. I'm not like one of those language police. Everything here has to be in English. Like, at least try to keep it a language I know, otherwise I can't help you. I'm sure people can't get Emp or Legend and don't feel like trying. Here's the thing, right? I think I'm a very reasonable person. Before I was a full-time streamer, you know, I had a full-time job and everything. I didn't think RTA was for me. I didn't play a lot of RTA. When I did want to play RTA, though, I was like, damn, this shit takes a long time, right? I'll never shit on somebody for not hitting a rank. But if you don't hit the rank your account is supposed to be at, and then you start complaining about your account being bad, that's just being disingenuous, you know? That's just like lying, you know? And I don't like being lied to. I don't think anybody does. You know, I think it's really low and it's really cheap to lie, right? And you know why people do that in 2025 is because they want people to feel bad for them. They want the attention. Attention online is a big currency, okay? And it's like, dude, you trying to just farm sympathy by just saying like, oh, well, this guy's faster than that guy's. Yeah, people are going to be outspeed you every once in a while, but like, dude, if 290 speed on Ahmed, you can hit champion rank at 60% win rate, I don't want to hear anybody complaining that they're not fast enough. How do you feel about Fumier changes? I want to cook so badly. If she's focused, that just means she's a 4-5 closer for Cleaves. That's it. That's not that deep. I wish my mental was better. Feel like I would be much better at the game if I didn't feel like the game isn't fun after a few games. That just means you're not a competitive player. It is okay to not be a competitive player. It's okay for a lot of reasons. I'll give you a good example, me. I'm not a competitive player right now, right? You have guys like Light who could sit here and grind for 12 hours, and those like me 3 years ago. I could sit here and grind for 12 hours, no problem, right? Because I give a shit. Now I don't care. I just play the game because it's fun, and after a couple of games, all I want to do is sit here, yap, talk to you guys, help people improve, and then go fucking play something else. I'll go play TFT, I'll go play Umamusume, I'll go play some roguelike of the week, right? I have more fun writing and making videos and testing new characters than I do competing, because competing is a lot of the same thing. And for many people, me included, that's just not fun. You have to enjoy doing the same thing over and over and over again to be a good competitive player in any game. If you like mixing up your flavors, well, you better be fucking talented, because it's a lot harder to compete when you play like that. If I can get a 306 speed Renak... What was that? Hold up. What rank should I push for? Champion at the least, and Warlord if you feel like it. That's pretty simple. I feel like most people can hit champion rank if you just figure out the one thing your account does really well. Like, I've not seen an account yet where somebody's like, huh, bet you I'll get you with this account. My account is so shit, you can't build it. That has never happened. Anybody who's DM'd me to build their account and who said that had their eyes open that there's something super obvious they weren't seeing. It's like, oh shit, dude, turned out I have really good tank gear. Oh, you're telling me I've been tossing away OP, like, support gear this entire time and I could just farm people with supports? Like, shit happens like that all the time. My Ahmed is 309. I know, I built that account, docs. Like, 309 Ahmed, you could go legend. Hell, like, you remember that Meow Mix guy somebody in chat mentioned earlier with 310 Ahmed? He's a legend player the past, like, 6 seasons. How do you go about having good speed gear but not having good damage gear? I think I focus too much on speed checking. If you have good speed gear but not damage gear, then you're playing a lot of stuff like Dark Shuri, and you're playing a lot of Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. Okay, but Meow Mix is an insanely good player. You know what? You know what you just highlighted? That's really important. He plays the video game. He doesn't sit in somebody else's chat and bitch about how he's not 315. He plays the game. That's the biggest difference there. You just helped me make my point, by the way. So thank you very much. Yeah, he like, good players are just good to watch no matter what, right? Meow's good to watch. Lifton's good to watch. Like, guys, I played all day. I'm feeling myself, right? Like, for me, this is me playing all day. I play like 2 hours, right? The only game I lost today was to fucking Lifton. Like, I felt like there was nothing I could do to beat him, right? It came down kind of close, but it felt like there was shit I could have done, right? That's how you know somebody's a good player. Also, saw Dade for you. Thank you for the follow. It's a defense mechanism. I read a book about psychology. Admitting you're bad hurts our brain unconsciously, prevents that, we blame others. It's not our fault. Here's the thing. If you don't ever tell yourself, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking bad, like, have you guys ever seen somebody solve a problem that doesn't exist, right? If you just sit here and you go, it's not my fault I can't hit this or that rank, it's my gear's fault, right? You never admit the problem that you are a bad player, right? This is why a lot of times I say this out loud to remind myself, like, holy shit, that was a bad draft. Holy fuck, I play like a monkey, right? It's to remind me that I'm not a perfect player. I'm not good. I have to get better. Like, yes, it is a natural defense mechanism, but you have to realize not everything your body naturally wants to do is good. Right? There are a lot of outdated things about the human body. I'll give you another good example. Hiccups. Hiccups do nothing. Hiccups is literally your body's confused because humans evolved from fishes. Every animal that evolved from a fish has hiccups, right? Because your body's just like, oh fuck, I'm on land, oh fuck, right? And you just have to, like, drink some water, breathe, tell yourself, I'm not a fish, I don't need a hiccup, this thing doesn't do me any good, and then it goes away. Literally how shit works, right? Not everything your body naturally does or you naturally think is gonna be good. ER Setsuka, will she be good? Depends on how you play, depends on the warfare rules. I could see it, but I wouldn't advocate for it. Gotta change your mindset? You know, that's crazy to me, DS Gaming, because my entire, like, the way I learn stuff is I try to mold my mindset into the most optimal brain I can use to learn anything. You know, like, what do I mean by that, right? When I learn a new language, right? Like when I learn Japanese or when I learn French back in Canada, I don't translate everything back to a language I know. This includes when I learn English as well. I learn a word and I try to think with the word. I think in the new language, right? And you mold your brain to adapt. And that is the most powerful thing about being spawned as a human on this goddamn server, okay? Is we have adaptable brains. And if you, yeah, je suis Valky, qu'est-ce que c'est? Right? Like, if you do not adapt your brain to learn more, how are you better than a fucking ape? You're not. You're actually a worse monkey. Because guess what? Monkeys at least have the arm strength to rip a human person in half. Humans don't have that. Humans have devolved physical abilities, and all of the human's advantage is in their brain, and you have to use it. Otherwise, you're literally worse than animals. So it's getting dark here. 1 second. Bro, we really be yapping about, like, human fucking evolution, man. Came in at the right time. Yeah, we're shitting on people who are complaining about not having speed. Welcome. It's like, it's natural to, like, not be good at things, though, if you think about it. It's natural to start things poorly. How can you tell if your account is scrubbed? You can tell because it's very hard for an account to be scrubbed. Okay, I guess this is how you know. If you, like, load up your file in the Chinese robot score in the Discord, and, like, let's say you've been playing, like, a year, right? And your score is, like, double digits like this, then you know your account is fucked. If you played for a year, your account should look about something like this. If you played for 3 years, your account should look close to one of these files. And if your account looks like this after, like, half a year, that just means you're doing really well. If you are a whale, and you played for anywhere more than, like, 3 to 5 years, then it should look something like this. But if you played for, like, a year, and your account looks like this, Epic 7 is not for you. You might need to play Genshin. And if Genshin doesn't work, you might need to be like a Neopets player, right? Lack of a better game on the top of my mind that might fit somebody who, if you play for 2 or 3 years and your account look like this, it might be time to go back to Neopets. That's probably the best game for you. Maybe Wizard 101. I hear that's a really good one. Definitely stay off Roblox. You could be taken advantage of. Wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, it's like not hard. You literally load in your file, compare yourself to other friends or community members who's played for a similar amount of time. And if you have a lower score, well, maybe it's time to get an adult IQ test, you know? I had to take an adult autism test, and I scored surprisingly high on that one, and it's like, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you'll be learning new shit about yourself as an adult, right? I keep hearing about Wizard 101 being one of those popular games people played. What if all my friends became legend finishers? Just be like, I have talented friends. Like, brother man, I'm literally in the biggest whale guild on global, and I probably have one of the better accounts, but as far as, like, whale accounts go, I'm definitely not even close to being the best, right? And it's like, I just have talented friends who were able to get into good education and get good jobs where they can make a lot of money, and they're just talented, like what I'm due, right? You have to be comfortable about who you are in life and where you sit in life, right? Sometimes your friends are just more talented. It is what it is, right? Like, am I going to compare myself to Jello? Nope. Kieran? Nope. Derpus? Nope. Wind Demon? Like, we on the same gear, but I spent way more than Wind, so Wind's more talented than me. Nope. Darksider? Darksider's free to play, but he's an insane free to play, right? Mr. Mean? Nope. Giovanni's a free to play, but he's an insane free to play. Conk? Nope. Can't compare myself to that. Wookie? Nope. Ace Trainer? He spent less than me, and he's 1 out of 5, so it's like, nope, can't compare. Laser is a free to play, but I think Laser's a good free to play. Same with Cute Cat. Xarian is like a really new player too. I learned today Xarian started on Zeo, like, and he has, I think Xarian has more frames than me now. Definitely more talented. Rug is insane for a free-to-play. Not too familiar with Osterberg yet. Like, Suisse, Cuppy, like, these are all crazy-ass players. Like, I'm easily, like, a bum-tier player in this entire fucking guild. Like, hell, guys, even STG. People in the community seems to clown on STG because they think, like, STG is a big regard. Bro, STG has, like, 4 legend frames. Like, he just acts like a regard to, like, make people laugh because he's just that good of a guy. Like, I've seen so many people who have no business talking shit on STG, and it fucking makes me hate humanity, bro. STG is a fucking goat. STG is too good, bro. He does an insane good job by acting like a dumb fuck. I keep getting got by STG. STG is god tier, bro. Link the Discord. I want to check it out. It's on screen. It's discord.gg/Valky, dude. I'm stuck with ton of gear, and I'm unsure if it's good or bad or situational. It's probably a mix of all three, and you just need to figure out which is which. Dude, STG is a fucking enigma. He has more legend finishes than me, guys. And people seem to just think STG, because he acts like a dumbass, he is a dumbass. Like, no, man. Yeah, people who shit on STG picked it up from Derp, who has more frames than STG. They picked it up from Wind Demon, who has more frames than STG. They picked it up from Lunao, who has more frames than literally, like, 99.99999% other players. Like, most people do not get to say shit to STG, but STG just takes it, bro. STG just... Dude, STG is a fucking farmer. He farms the Keck W's, man. That's something I can't do, right? You guys can make fun of me, but, like, I gotta say something back. I can't hold back the carnal urge to flame somebody who is currently flaming but has no business flaming. What's STG gonna do in 2 years? He's in, like, dentist school. He's gonna be a fucking dentist and make bank, dude. Like, STG's, like, set for life, bro. He is in such a good spot. One of the first players in the community I interacted with and was super cool. Yes. You catch me on a bad day, I might not even talk to you. I might just ignore you. Or if I'm busy, right? STG, every instance I said hi to him, has said hi back, and he sounded like he was genuinely excited to get to know what you've been up to and what kind of dumb shit you did. Like, he's just a really cool guy. Get in my mouth, STG, that's what I'm saying, bruh. It's like the former NBA player that said they're closer to LeBron than the average person is closer to them. Yes, that's Brian Scalabrine. That's the White Mamba. Who is it? It's, Brian Scalabrine. Yeah, that's this guy. His career stats is like 1 point, 0.8 rebounds, 0.5 assists on 46% accuracy. This is the White Mamba. Compared, not even to the average player, guys. Compared to, like, Division I college players who can't make the NBA, he is closer to LeBron than they are to being to him. It's like that. Like, there's obviously gonna be differences, right? But if you compare me to, like, I don't know, guys. Most people in champion rank who, like, never finish Warlord or Emperor, I'm closer to KJ than those guys are to me. That's just how it works. That's just being competitive, right? If you've been competitive in any case whatsoever, like, the work you put in cannot be replaced. It means a lot when you put in work towards your grind. That's why, like, people have phrases like game knows game. Because when you put in the grind, you can easily recognize another person who also put in the same level of grind, if not more. And when somebody is trying to be lazy and not do the grind, you can immediately identify that, and it causes a very strong negative reaction within me. I don't know about everybody else. Right? That's a strong phrase. Game knows game. Better than me, regard. I mean, STG's got like 4 frames, bro. I got 2. Dude, STG is closer to KJ than I am to KJ, dude. I think me and STG are kind of close, though. Just use Landy twice in a row? Yeah, you could definitely use Landy. You just have to be choosy about how you do it. Oh, man. Dude, this is the KPQ waiting room music. Okay, that was a good bit of yapping. I'm sorry there's so much yapping today. Let me just do... Yeah, if there's anything else you guys still need to see, this be the time. Otherwise, what do I want to do? Eulogy today? Dude, it's so hot today. It is completely dark outside. And it is 85 degrees, which is like 30 something in Celsius. If it was... Guys, I know this is something that's not afforded to male streamers, okay? If I don't get banned for showing you guys my nipple, I would not be wearing a shirt, okay? I would literally be streaming topless, Samus style. Samus just got... He's got more cojones than me, okay? Bro, it's so hot today. Alright, let's do Eulogy. Oh yeah, I gotta find out if I get shafted in CM again. Let's figure out if I miss Legend here. Click Ross. Oh, you're right. Thanks. We're in it to win it, guys. 2 out of 7. I'm in the Discord. How do I do the thing? So if you look, oh, first of all, guys, if you're in the Discord, there's a button you click to show all channels. Make sure you do that. And then you go to this channel that has gear rating bot guide. You just follow it step by step. And then you go to the next channel and you plug in your file and you do the thing. It's pretty simple. What's CM? Oh, we'll go play right now. Anyways, yeah. Is there anything for getting on E7? Holy fuck, I need to crack my neck. Okay. If you guys still have builds you need to see, as always, you can find them in the Discord. There's builds, explanations, and if I have videos on them, the videos will get linked. I don't know why they're not linked. I'll probably link them afterwards. If my boys haven't done it already. The gear rating bot's there. Pretty much it, right? And then if you want to know how to play against top 8 OP units right now, videos up for that on YouTube. It's pinned in both YouTube and Twitch chat. So if you've been missing that, there you go. Okay, let's go play CM. Okay, I gotta redo my sound settings. Turn this off, turn this on. And kill the music now. Whoa! Oh, I can't see it. Dude, it's so bright. Okay, let me just turn my cam off for this. Jesus Christ. So this is the closest thing this game has to RTA. And let's just say the last one I got very unlucky and I died. Good luck on your race. Thanks, McKizzle. Okay, holy fuck, it's so bright, bro. Maybe this menu's better. I'm literally here to do this. And I'm gonna do one race and find out if I miss Legend again. Didn't know this game had PvP? Yeah, you make horses and you race other people's horses. Or you make horse girls. So I'm on the final round of the highest division, and we want this platinum thing. This is the same as a Legend frame in Epic 7. It's just a lot more common, right? So for context, the last event, my ace got blocked for 5 seconds and I died. I just need to like my characters are good enough. It just I need to figure out if I get unlucky. That's it. So yeah, guys, let's find out. And for reference, guys, my team. So this is what 64%, 65%, 76%. So I improved my win rate from last from last CM2, from the last Champions meeting. Last season I was 68.6% or 0.7%. This season I am 76%. So I've improved too. So the only way I could lose is I somehow get unlucky. Okay. as a blanket statement, I am about better than 76% of all other people in this. I just need to figure out if we win this. And if I miss it again, oh boy. Okay, 3 gold ships, 2 grass wonders, it's a front and a late, and Mayano, and then an air groove. Holy fuck, these are some janky ass teams. You run into a Giga Whale? I think I ran into 1 Giga Whale throughout my entire time this season. It happens. Last season, though, I just, you know, unlucky. Moved from second B group to second A group this CM. Hey, that's good. Please, please, I'm begging. Just show me some justice. Number 1, number 2 favorite. That actually looks kind of scary now that I look at the numbers. I didn't scout the stats correct. Like, you know, there's a lot more deeper scouting you could do. But I mean, we're already here. It doesn't matter. This is like an auto battler, you know? It's like scouting your opponent after your fight starts in TFT. Does that really matter? Wait, my front runner got a late start! You're fucking kidding me. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All that matters is whether or not Gold Chip does her thing. So few Giga Whales are actually scary. Only people like Jinte that also know how to play the game. Yes. Whales, I've seen my fair share of whales that, like, on my friends list that I borrowed their support cards for, that don't really scare me. Like, I look at their horses and their parents, like, I'm not scared, but Jinte scares me. I mean, he's good at every game he plays, so. What I'm doing. Okay, here. Here. This way we're not blocking anything. Okay, we're like a 40% of the way in. It's looking kind of okay. Actually looks pretty okay. I was trying to delete a server account. It deleted my main server account. What do I do? Is it just me? Or did you need to type, yes, I know what I'm doing, and I want to delete my account, and then like period and capitalize everything? Did you have to do that? If you had to do that, there is nothing Smilegate legally needs to do to help you. It makes you do that. So, for one, you need to understand you are pretty boned. There is nothing Smilegate has an obligation to you to do this, but it doesn't mean it's hopeless. I would message support and send in a ticket and pray you get one of those agents on the support team that really gives a shit. You have to hope you get one of those customer support agents that actually gives a fuck. And if you do, you have a good shot. Also, this is a really good last corner, no? I'm 1, 2, and 3. Please, please, I just need to not get gold chipped. Okay, I see there's one undebuffed gold chip and I'm scared. Please, please, I'm too scared. I can't look, guys. I can't look. Okay, okay. My Narita is 1. Oh god. I need the Narita to carry. I think my McQueen's gassed out. If my gold chip can make a comeback, we're good. Straight away acceleration. Okay, huge. No, 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 the gold chip. No, please. We fucking did it. Oh, I don't miss twice in a row. Holy fuck. Oh, God is good. Oh, justice is real. Oh, we finally get it. Let's fucking fly. Yeah, I mean, look. You can build good horses, but in the end, it comes down to luck. I'm so glad we kept Brian in the team, bro. Holy fuck. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. I'm so happy it was the Brian that did it, man. So I need to tell you guys this story. So I came into this wanting very specifically to play McQueen and Brian. Oh, please, please. Oh, yes. Oh, my goat, Narita Brian. I'm gonna go play 10 runs of Narita Brian after this. Oh, wait, what? Okay, runner history. So I started with Reischauer, Brian, and McQueen. And as you guys can see, based on my win rates, if it was only these 3 characters, it would have looked really fucking bad. Now, my favorite is this one. It's the one that just won, right? And I was really sad. Like, the first round, you do 5 races, right? I literally won 1 out of 5. It was so bad. And I'm like, shit, guys. This is not it. So we had to pivot back onto Gold Chip. And this was the one that lost me the first place finish last season, right? I did not want to trust Gold Chip to do this. But Gold Chip ended up blowing through most of the event with 43% win rate. And I was like, maybe I am a Gold Chip player, man. Like, it's kind of up to God, right? If Gold Chip feels like winning, Gold Chip feels like winning. Gold Chip carried me through the event between Gold Chip and McQueen. And Narita Brian was the one that clutched it out in the end. 13% win rate. Showed the Brian. Yeah, here. It's 1200, 1035. And then, I have a lot of skills, but the thing about her skills is like Nemesis, Shadow Break, Behold, Night Emperor's Divine Might, is either like, she can't activate any one of her skills, or all 3 activates and she goes first. Because she's very, like, snowball dependent, right? This is basically, like... If you think about playing, like, Master Yi in League of Legends, this is like playing Master Yi. It's feast or famine. You either go first or you go last. And that just happened to be one of those races where she goes insane. I wanted to get my Daiwa to take it, but she dropped heals. Damn, Gold Chip World for me. Happy for you. Appreciate it, homie. How do I get the file on mobile? You give your account to a buddy who owns a PC, and then they give you the file back. It's that simple. Oh, we don't get screwed this time. Oh, we are so back. Oh, man. Oh, we did it, boys. Oh. I can finally breathe. I can finally breathe. I don't need to, like, I already did it once. I'm good. The rest I'm only playing as a bonus. Woo. Can I give it to you? Not today. You have to catch me on a day where I have some free time, but I've done that for people before. Actually, no, I can't do that. That would be against the terms of service at all in any way whatsoever, and as a part of the content creator program, neither do I endorse, nor am I condoning that type of behavior, so no, I can't do that for you. That's how mine is. She hits all the skills and then wins, or she dies. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we did it, boys. Alright, that's actually all I got for you guys. That's all I'm here to do. Alright. I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow. You guys will definitely see me day after. Like, we'll see. I'll try to summon for Wretched Rose. If I get her, I get her. If I don't, I don't, right? But I'm not, like, going to pity for her or anything like that. So we'll see. That's all I got for you guys. It's hot as shit over here. I still got work to do. So I'm clocking out for the night. Take it easy. Have a great one. And I'll see you guys later, alright? Take it easy. See ya.